We join Autumn, 7 years old, riding on her bicycle. What color is it, Autumn?
My bicycle?
Yeah.
It's yellow, and it's got a basket on the front.
What kind of basket?
It's pink.
Is it?
I can hold my dog in it.
Oh, what's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Susie.
Susie. And how long have you had Susie?
I've had Susie since maybe like a couple of years ago now.
Couple years. And how did you get Susie?
Well, Mama found Susie at the side of a road, and she said, "Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in this little dog into the house, and I didn't know what to do because I'd never seen a dog in my house before, so I was really excited."
Where are you riding to, Autumn?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you get to McDonald's?
I'm gonna get a soft serve ice cream cone.
What kind? Vanilla or chocolate?
Just vanilla, yeah.
Is that your favorite flavor?
Vanilla's but they don't have any other flavor. They just have vanilla.
What flavor would you have if you could have any flavor you wanted?
Oh, any flavor?
Any flavor.
Well, I really like strawberry with chocolate. But I don't really know any other places that do strawberry with chocolate, so I just stick with vanilla.
Do you like the chocolate hardened on top of the ice cream, or do you like...
Oh, like a dipped cone?
Yeah, like a dipped cone.
Oh, yeah, dipped cones are the best.
Okay. You can have a dipped cone. You can have a strawberry ice cream and dipped cone. It's on the menu now.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was there last week.
Oh.
Brand new.
Okay. All right. Excuse me? Can I get,
And she counts out her dimes.
Can I get, 2 of the dipped, strawberry ice cream cone?
2? Medium? Or small?
Oh.
She counts out her dimes again.
A medium, please.
The woman at the counter turns, gets strawberry ice cream dipped in chocolate, and then hands you 2 medium cones. And what do you do then, Autumn?
Okay.
And she lays down her money on the counter.
Okay. So that's all the money right there.
Thank you very much. She's smiling at you.
Thank you.
And she doesn't realize that her ice cream's just like dripping.
Yeah.
She's just like,
Enjoy.
Okay.
she starts eating one.
Right there. Does she go back outside by her bike, or does she stay inside?
She goes back outside.
Okay. So we see Autumn trying desperately, I imagine, to eat both ice cream cones so that they don't melt.
I don't know how. Okay. All right. Well, I should go get some napkins.
She goes back inside.
Where are the napkins?
They're right there. When you look in and
okay.
you expect to see them, kind of like you turn and look for them, and there they are.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put these around here. Okay. Wow.
What do you think about when you're having this ice cream?
Just the ice cream.
Just the ice cream. What do you want to be when you grow up, Autumn?
Oh, I want to be a philanthropist.
And what does that mean to you?
I want to give people lots of money.
And why do you want to do that?
Well, because, sometimes you see people, they're not really, they're not doing too well. Well, Mama says some people aren't doing too well. So, like, if we pass somebody on the sidewalk and they look kind of cold, I want to give them money. I don't know. I think I could make money being a philanthropist.
Is there anything else that you would like to do to make money, to give that money away?
Maybe sell food, like fruit.
Fruit? What kind of fruit?
Oh, I would like to sell bananas.
Bananas? How exotic.
Like a banana stand.
A banana stand. Autumn is...
But I would want it shaped like a pineapple.
So you want to sell bananas, but the stand would be shaped like a pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want it shiny, but not like I don't want it. I just want it the shape of a pineapple. I want pineapple, but it will be a pink pineapple. And oh shoot, my ice cream is dripping. And I want I would have a shopping cart, but I would only have one shopping cart because if you're only buying bananas, you only need one.
We see Autumn licking her ice cream, trying desperately not to let any of it go to waste. And then we see her look up into the sky, look at the clouds and the sun, and she notices an octahedron in the sky.
Oh shoot! Oh, my ice cream! Oh man!
That's not supposed to be there.
Oh.
And then the seed for us fades. And we join Ron, Lucien, and adult Autumn. In Run's apartment.
Right, here you go. These should help you for a bit. You all hungry, right?
Oh,
Thought whip these up.
yeah, we're starving. Thank you.
All right, yeah, here you go. Also found these. I don't know you were complaining. Here you go.
Where did you?
I don't know. I got a couple of them around. It's just they your size. I don't know how these things work.
Well, size is not quite as important as.
Right.
Oh, who on earth could these belong to?
I don't know. Some I found. They usually wash up,
Same prescription.
Oh, wow. Look at those, though. They look great on you.
Yes, they're rather dirty. I'll have to clean.
Well, just give them a little spit shine,
Well,
I think those actually don't have a prescription. They usually don't see those with them. Is there any glass in there?
Yes, but it's rather. What have these been in? Can they be so dirty?
Well, they were in the lake. I found those washed up. So.
Oh.
Eat up, everybody! Eat up. This stuff is going to eat itself.
And I think you see in front of you this shambling of what looks like to be a wooden material, and inside is just these chunks of mushroom, haphazardly cut up, and fungus, and like a red paste next to it.
There you go.
What is
It
it?
may not be delicious, but it'll keep you alive.
Autumn. We're just going to dip right in. take a big mouthful after everything we've been through with the water.
Well, I'm gonna if you're not gonna.
He starts shoveling food in his mouth.
What is it?
Fungus.
It tastes like fungus.
Yeah.
Say
Thank you.
fungus. Most fungus is quite inedible, frankly.
Well, they are here. The only way we could actually stay out here in the Umbra.
In the what?
The Umbra. There we are.
Oh, right, of course, yes. The Umbra. Very well.
Yep.
You said you had some other people here with you?
Yeah, my roommate. Yes.
And where are they?
They were, they're delivering a flock now. You see, that's where we get the mushroom. It's from the...
He gestures back to the sheep.
Right. You're shepherds.
Well, he is. I'm more of a freelancer.
A freelancer of what?
Like valuable things. I'm the, occasions, events, people pay a pretty penny for what you see and what you remember, so I do my best to, sell what I can. And I experience...
So what do you sell?
Well, memories. You see, it's I do more of a trading. I don't really care for money at all. But I got a couple agreements with a couple people. You got to find a way to make money around here and a way to make a living, and that's the best way I figured out. Sure, it's not a lot of money in it, but
how much of that did you eat, Autumn?
Oh, maybe like a half of it. I'm stuffed, really.
all right. Well,
Very filling. Thank you.
all right, good. Well, I pass it to the Altino. I'll take your plates here.
And you see as he gets up to take it into what would be the kitchen, he starts to pick off of some of the plates and bowls that you have fed him or have handed him. And then I think you hear him from probably the other room. He goes, all right, I'm going to be right back. Don't just give me one moment, all right? Just entertain yourselves, I guess, for a bit. And he starts to climb. You hear a clambering as he climbs up into another separate compartment of this.
All right.
And what's your theory now?
My theory? I don't really have a theory. All I know is he says that he's selling memories, and I think he's been eating too many mushrooms.
Yes, possibly. I fear that we might actually have left our previous location, and well, I'm not one for idioms, but have you ever heard of the phrase "out of the frying pan and into the fire"?
Into the fire, yes. Yes, I have.
I worry that perhaps those that are still inside are actually the ones who know what they're doing.
What do you mean still inside? You mean like the potato man?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Well, if inside is what I theorize it is.
Well, he said to entertain ourselves, so you know any songs?
No.
Just you don't know any song, like you don't sing?
I do not like music at all.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's actually wow. I've never met someone who doesn't even like music.
Right.
Well, what about this?
Autumn has opened her mouth and is slapping her palm and her hand over it to make noise.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, what do you think? I've been working on my Leonard Skinner.
I'm sorry. That's what that's called.
Well, it's a cover of a song by Leonard Skinner. But if you don't like music, I mean, I can't really. Well, you know what? Never mind. Do you know any stupid human tricks?
Stupid human tricks. I can't say that I do. Although
Can you do anything weird? You know, like cross your eyes or, you know, touch your nose with your tongue or something.
I can't say I've ever tried.
Really? You should try now. No better time.
Touch my nose with my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it?
Well, okay. You just stick your tongue out and touch your nose. I think you've already played this game before. I feel like someone already told you how to do that.
Yes, perhaps.
See, now you do know at least a couple stupid human tricks. That's one of them.
Of course. Do you think we should leave?
I mean, this person's feeding us, so I'm not sure. I don't know what else we would do.
Hey, sorry,
He clambers down from the compartment.
sorry, I just gotta, you have, Autumn was your name? Was that your name?
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank you. Could you do me a favor? Could you, between your legs under the seat there, could you grab that box?
It's a yellow-looking shoebox.
Uh-huh. This one?
Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Yeah, right here. Thank you.
Hey.
All right, I'll be back. Thank you.
All right.
He seems.
He seems a bit
enough.
preoccupied.
Yes. Well, I have a couple of working theories about that. It's very possible that we are still in some sort of manifestation of whatever we were in, but in the same way that you were able to conjure up the pyramids, perhaps he has conjured up this and been living inside of it, and perhaps we can try and leave, although I'm not quite sure that's really what's happening.
Oh, okay. What is around here? I wonder if he has any weapons or anything that we could use, since we are in an unfamiliar environment.
Weapons. I would imagine that he has them concealed.
Well, I'm not talking conventional weapons. I'm thinking just like a fork or something, you know? Something you could just grab and stab.
I suppose anything is a weapon you want it to be, but we can look for forks. Would you not prefer a knife?
I guess forks were the first thing that came to mind.
Presumably, if we
I've
can
never
find a
stabbed
fork.
anybody with a knife.
Right, but I would imagine it's rather more effective.
Lucien, can you roll for me? That's,
No idea what I'm rolling
that
for.
is a rule of threes critical success, by the way. Your burning lungs and you weren't feeling very well up until this point. And I'd say now you're starting to feel quite a bit better, actually. Like you can stand and walk without your limbs feeling strange or pulled down. But yeah, Autumn, go ahead and roll for me. Let's see how you're
As in
doing.
it's passed naturally or it happens quickly?
It happens quickly. Like you might be feeling a little bit numb from the crage that he gave you when you smoked that, but it was supposed to help regulate you. But yeah, you're feeling much better. Autumn, you're not feeling so hot. You've got maybe a little bit of a headache. It's not like it's difficult to breathe. You can handle that okay, but you might feel a little bit dizzy if you move too quickly and nauseous if you move too quickly. Sorry, please continue.
Looking around for a fork or a knife or anything that might be used as a weapon of any kind.
How's everyone feeling?
I'm still doing it.
Oh, just fine, thank you.
You find one.
Yes, I feel much better. What do I find?
Whatever you want. You rolled a rule of 3.
Oh, then I find a nice knife.
You find a nice knife. Where do you find it?
Where did he bring the food to and from? Was it this room, or did he go out of the room?
I think he went into the little kitchen area. It's not a big space.
That's not
like-
where he is right now. He went up a ladder or something.
He did. He went somewhere else.
And I think I poke my head into that little kitchen area and I just grab
Okay.
there's probably a knife there. I just take it out, wobble it, and wave it towards Autumn, but I don't have anywhere to hide it, so I just kind of hide it under my blanket, under my armpit, and hold it there for now.
Okay. You hear maybe like a whirring sound coming from up wherever he went, but it's very faint. It's like a mechanical machine, something going on up there. Not like a drill whirring, but like a computer spinning up kind of sound.
I suppose we could, well, I don't know if we're in any immediate danger or anything, but
Why does he keep taking things then? I mean, that's one reason I wanted to find a weapon. I still don't fully trust him. I mean, he is feeding us and everything and providing shelter, but what the hell was he doing out in the middle of the lake? It's like he knew we were coming up, you know?
yes, and didn't provide us with clothes, just these towels. I wonder if that's a ploy to keep us indoors.
Well, hell, I've gone streaking. I'm fine with going out in the nude. I'm just wondering if we can find any weapons before going outside, because I don't know if I trust anybody else who would be living here on this, whatever.
Yes, exactly. Well, if you're not afraid, and I'm not afraid, then there's nothing stopping us from leaving.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'll follow your lead.
Very well. And I casually walk over
right.
towards where the door is and then turn around again, quickly.
Oh,
Yes. Do you mind if I look outside?
no, I don't mind if you look outside.
You see that he's now holding like a, looks like a small vial that is being bolted together by these long silver rods with some sort of rudimentary cork in it, filled with some sort of strange liquid.
all right, yeah.
Is that a
Good, good.
battery?
A better. No, this is my job. It's a part of.
Is that a memory? Can I see it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful though. Careful, just don't.
Okay. All right.
Drop it or
Just
anything.
wait. As insurance, and she pulls out. Does she have her crystals?
Yeah. Ooh, no, you do not. You do
Does
not.
not. Never mind. Well, listen. I'll be very careful with it. I won't break it.
All right. Oh yeah, close. Sorry. Oh jeez, what are my manners? Here, let me go. Yeah, give me one. Right. Yeah, just don't drop that.
And he kind of like, he looks around the area, and it's not hard for him to find clothes because it's a mess on the side of the compartment. He kind of plucks clothes off of the floor and in random places, and then he just kind of presents you with a pile of them. But all the time when he's looking, he's always constantly checking in back at, I guess, your inspection of the vial. But
there's this one. Here you go. I think that may fit you. I'm not sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
So what kind of memory is this?
Nothing.
Well, that one is.
He has a blank look on his face, and then he shrugs.
Right. Well, yeah, that would explain it. It's hard for me to,
Yes.
recall.
Sure. Okay. Well, where does this go? I mean, do you?
Yeah, that was my next thing. So I'm out of stores because welcome to the Umbra, and I needed to save you, I guess. So now that I'm out, I need to get more. And like I said, I'm a trader. There are people who will actually take that and give me what I need to say to survive down here for me and both.
Okay.
How do you quantify what a memory is? Where does it start and where does it end? Surely you could just, I could make a memory right now. Here is a memory, and I just made another.
Yeah, you're right.
So what?
But that's not a very valuable memory, you see.
Oh,
What you
so
just
what-
looking at me is not a great one.
do you
So,
want
I mean,
do you want this back?
Yeah, thank you very much.
What quantifies
So what?
as
What
a
do you drink it? I
fantastic
mean, how does
memory?
that?
How does it work?
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's
Curious.
it's not. I just extract and sell. I don't know what these people are doing with them. I mean, a lot of people.
From yourself,
Yeah. Usually,
Like
yeah, a lot of
blood.
people do it.
or
In a way, yeah.
right?
So wait, you have memories, your own memories that you extract from you,
Yeah.
and then you sell them?
Yeah.
How many of your own memories have you sold?
If I knew an answer, if I could recall, I'd tell you.
Are you able to extract memories from other people and sell those?
I guess I could. Haven't tried it.
Wow, you probably make a fortune.
Well,
Yeah, but I feel like
No, I
that kind of like rubs in a morally uncomfortable area of just taking other people's memories. But I guess I could. if
Sure.
somebody was
Wait,
paying
what
me
if
to
they
get
were
rid of
willing
it.
to, get a
That's-
cut, so to speak? Like, let's say someone had a particularly unpleasant memory and they said, hey, Run, why don't you take this out of my head? You
Right.
sell it, and I'll take a cut.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I feel like that would only be beneficial to both parties.
right, but because it's not necessarily, well, a lot of people frown upon it.
Oh, it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not many people
Oh,
know.
is this like the black market? Are you doing stuff illegally? I won't tell anybody.
Gotta do what you gotta do to survive out here.
You got all right. You know, that respect for you for what you do. I won't pry any further. That is interesting. I want to know more about your trade, really.
All right.
yeah. What
well,
currency are you exchanging the memories for?
Raj.
Raj.
Yeah, the what you smoked earlier, that's actually helps with sustaining, the ability to stay out here and keeps the weight off my shoulders, both literally and literally.
Kraj.
The weight off of it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And what happens if you don't smoke the crush?
You could inject it. But you don't get it. You don't get that fun feeling, that tingle in your mind.
And
Right.
if you don't take any crush,
You don't take any crush.
what happens?
Then your lungs would probably compress.
Why?
So it is medicinal and not just recreational.
Yeah, it's medicinal.
Okay.
Are we underwater?
Oh, we're not underwater
Then why would my lungs be crushed?
because of the gravity.
Perhaps we're not used to having this kind of, air in our lungs, Lucien. I mean, we were
No, that
under
wouldn't make
a
any
lake, so perhaps we're just not used to it just yet.
Just answered that.
Checks out to me.
So we're on another planet, or perhaps we're in space.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
No idea what you're talking about.
Well, why
Are
would
we on
need the crush?
Earth? Are we on planet Earth right now?
No, that was in there.
Wait, what?
In the lake.
Yeah, right, that's what they call it. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, what do you call this place? I mean, other than Umbra,
The sorrows.
the sorrows. That's
Arcane sorrows. Yeah.
that's pleasant. Okay.
Yes, you couldn't have named it something. Right.
Well, that's because the pipes leak every once in a while, spraying the land with rust. So it's hard to actually keep any sort of crop here unless you have sheep.
Oh, you're lucky then, because you have a sheep.
Exactly. That's why we are so symbiotic, both me and my roommate, because I provide him with the craj, he provides me with the food.
All right. Well,
Sorry to bombard you with questions. I know you have a busy day, probably saving other people from the lake, but
Well, it's not my job, but it's but I have to, do it.
are there machines on this island? Is that how this works? When you say the pipes are leaking, what does that entail? I mean, are there
That's
pipes
just what we call
everywhere?
it. No, they sky weeps.
I'm sorry.
Leaky pipes. It happens. The floor, that right there.
And he points to just a pipe coming out of the compartment.
Uh-huh.
That'll leak.
Yeah, did you say the sky leaks?
Sky, yeah, the weeping.
Like rain?
Yeah, you could call it that.
Well, what's the
And why
purpose
wouldn't I
of
call it rain?
what's the purpose of all the pipes? What function do they serve?
To irrigate the lake.
If there are pipes all
confused.
around, including above us, then how do you know we're not underwater?
Yes, we could be.
Do you know what a submarine is?
Yeah, I know what a submarine is.
Do you have submarines here?
Probably. I just not at the lake. No. It's too dangerous.
Would
to
you ever
mermaids.
go swimming in that lake?
No. Yes.
wouldn't?
But not like, recreationally, maybe medicinally, or maybe professionally, because I have to. Because that's where I get my memories.
Okay.
Do you mind if I wear this?
No, please, take what you need. I'm comfortable.
Oh, right. I also should probably wear something.
All right,
For now, I'll forego
I'll
the...
turn away here.
And he turns away while you dress, even though he's seen you both naked for several hours now.
All right. There's a jumper right here. What does this
what
say
is this?
on it?
I don't know what that is.
Well, this has like a dragon on the shirt.
What
That's
on
cool.
earth is that? Okay.
That's what that is.
So this
And
is.
is it possible to find better clothing?
Yeah, it's possible, yeah. But you let me know where, because I've been in the market for a while as well.
Yes, I understand.
Oh dear. I think these pants probably won't fit.
So this fabric is like anything you've ever experienced, the two of you. This is not clothes you would recognize or be familiar with. The fabric is very soft, woven, and it smells a little bit like fungi.
Did you
Faintly.
make this yourself?
Say what?
You have a loom.
No, we don't have a loom.
Did you make this out of mushrooms?
It is. It is from the sheep, yeah, so it is a little bit of the wool, so there is probably some fungus in there, yeah. I didn't make it, though.
Right.
Oh, I feel like this particular scent would do wonders at Yankee Candle if they were to sell some of it. It's very potent.
Quite uncomfortable.
What is that? What?
Sorry, it's a place back on under the lake.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, all right, that big.
Right. What do we call that place where we were? I mean,
Lake.
are there other bodies? It's just a lake.
Yeah,
Okay, so
If
So,
we
so, so,
swim
so uh, to,
in the
to paint a
lake.
picture, this is a very uncommon scenario for us people who came from the lake. We're not used to bodies just being submerged in large bodies of water and then suddenly rising whenever they feel the need to do so and then being picked up by someone on a boat. That does not happen, Run. It is not a common occurrence.
It's
So I'm
weird.
trying to glean as much information as I possibly can.
It's never really alive. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I can't really explain it, but I'll try with the details I can recall.
I appreciate it. I mean, you are right now, as of right now, our only liaison into this new place that we are both experiencing. Now, Lucien over here is trying to figure out the logistics and how this can be possible, and if we are indeed underwater. But
Right.
I want to focus right now on the present, and we need to find our friend. We need to find our friend Dex. We believe he's here as well.
And that's
Oh, there's
actually where
another
we're
one.
going to switch scenes.
Oh.
We are going to switch now to Dex, Adam, and Lore. Pax may have walked away for a second. Go ahead. Continue. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Have you been resting, Dex?
I can't rest. This is crazy. This whole thing is. Yeah. I still have so many questions,
Then
but I
ask-
know you don't have all the answers.
I might have some.
Do you have a family? Do you have people that you loved? And did you have relationships on Earth?
I had a family. Yes.
Okay, but you said people don't remember. So how do you remember?
Sometimes things will come back. It takes months or years. Sometimes you don't remember things ever again, but I've had things come back to me.
Like what? Like maybe we're from the same place. Did you grow up in California?
No, I grew up. I don't remember where I grew up, but I remember I grew up somewhere.
So wait, am I gonna lose that? Am I gonna lose all my memories from being here?
We've helped a lot of people who've washed up on that shore, and you're the first one who remembers. So I don't know, but I mean, if you already have it, I don't see why you would lose it.
I think my friends who I was with, they'll remember too, because they were able to do the same things. We could summon anything we wanted. Anytime we wanted anything, we can summon it to ourselves. So I'm sure that my friends, they can also remember. And why us though? Why the three of us?
I don't know, you must be special.
But what does that mean? What does that really mean if we can remember? Does that even matter here?
I think what we remember defines us. Maybe you and your friends are supposed to remember for some reason.
What, like a purpose? Like there's some sort of end game here? Like, I'm trying to think of this like a movie, right? So we had the beginning, our intro where we met, I met them, and then we had the middle where it got all ramped up and we figured out our superpower, and I was flying around like Spider-Man, loving life, summoning $20 into my pocket and just doing whatever I want. We got like 49 goats in the middle of my mall. I work at a mall and there were 49 goats. So, I'm putting all these things together, and now I feel like we're at the conclusion. We're here. I have found my purpose, but I don't know what the fuck my purpose is.
You make your purpose.
Okay, so my purpose is I want to find my friends right now.
Okay. It's dangerous to go look for them at the moment, but it's good.
Why, what do you mean at the moment? What do you mean?
Usually, when you get spit out, you gotta let it rest, and you gotta rest too.
It?
Where we go back in, where your friends might be.
Earth?
I look over at Adam.
What?
He wants to find his friends.
Well, how would you even start that? What's the last place they've been?
What? What'd you say?
Where is the last place they were?
My friends at the mall I work at.
Hmm. Law, are you able to enter in a direct area? I have no idea how it works.
I mean, sometimes, if the timing is right, but sometimes you end up someplace you didn't expect.
I know my way around Louisiana pretty good. I've been there for 9-10 years. So if we need to catch an Uber or something, I can totally summon that. I know.
You see the lake you came out of? That's where you got to go back in. That's how you get back in. You don't call an Uber.
So what, you just do like just run into the lake and then you go?
There's things in that lake that you got to watch out for.
Like sharks?
Not like sharks. Worse.
Yes. Mermaids.
Oh, that thing that tried to grab me?
Yes.
They can smell you. Sometimes.
What do you mean they could smell me? Is this like it's like a horror movie? What do you mean they can smell me? Mermaids smell me?
They're here, we're here, we have to learn to share, but they don't like to share.
So give me a spear gun and I'll shoot in the face.
Where do you think I got these scars, Dex?
A mermaid?
Yeah, a couple of them. It's a miracle I'm even alive. He saved my life when I washed up on that shore.
So we have no... How does that process even work? We just jump into the lake and what do I do?
First, you walk in. You do this as fast as you possibly can. And you swim out. You go under. And you let it fill you inhale as much of the water as you can.
So you drown. You drown
Yes.
you drown yourself.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but there is no way my mental mind would allow me to inhale water. That's absolutely insane.
I don't make the rules, Dex. This is just how it works.
You inhale water and hope a mermaid doesn't attack you this whole time while they're smelling you?
I can protect you.
Do you go in the water too?
I resist. No more.
So you're telling me in order to get my friends back, I gotta fully jump into the water or quickly run. I need to put my head under the surface of the water. Hope that Adam can protect me from mermaids while I breathe in the water and drown myself.
That sounds right, yeah.
Are you fucking crazy? Are you serious? This is real?
Yes.
That's... Let's go.
Do you think it's too soon, Adam? Do you think he needs to rest more?
If he wants to, I'm not going to hold him against his will.
I have a feeling we can't stop him either.
It's up to you, Dex, if you like. I recommend you do not. At least yet. You just got here. You're adjusting. But I cannot stop you.
When I go back there, will I have all my things back? Will I be able to go back to my home? Will I be me?
We don't know.
You'll always be you, just in a different world or place or time.
Will I look like me?
You met me in there. Did I look like me?
Yeah, that's what freaked me out.
Be warned, though, those who enter the waters can come back out. They don't always remember everything. In fact, you're quite the rarity. Most that come out don't remember anything at all.
Will I remember everything that's happening right now? Here?
Not guaranteed.
So then how do you know to get out? How do you know how to get out?
When you want to leave, you just wish you were gone.
So why can't I just wish I was there? I wish I was back in the mall.
As much as we like to think that we have control over the things that we do, we don't. This is one of those things.
How much longer do I need to be resting, Adam, until I'm fully good to go?
When you're both physically and mentally ready.
Would you like to roll, Dex?
Yeah. Because I feel good.
You feel good. That's all I will say.
Scan me, Adam.
Farewell. You can go.
Yes! 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 All right, this is the part of the movie where dun 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 dun. This is my moment. This is it. I need to go back and get them. This is perfect. We got this. Laura.
Okay.
Holy shit. Okay. Wow, we're gonna do this. Oh my God, I'm gonna drown myself. Oh my God, I'm gonna drown myself.
It's quite a unique feeling.
Okay. Laura, okay. Are you coming with me or do I do this alone?
I will come with you. It's not good to go by yourself the first time.
Okay, but yes, this is perfect because then we can talk to them together and they'll believe us more because the Lucien, he's sort of a smart ass and he probably won't believe it. He'll be like, I already knew that. And I'll be like, no, you didn't. I'm trying to prove to him that I know some things too. And I probably know a shitload more than he does right now. So this is great. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay. Well, then we gotta go back to the beach and then we'll go.
We're going.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
And I stand up and I start just heading towards the door. I don't pick up anything. I don't take anything with me. because there's no real reason to do that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Adam, do you want to come to the beach with us?
I will.
Before we leave, I'd love to know what this looks like, this homestead of yours. Would the two of you, Adam and Lore, describe it for us together?
I guess I'll go first. It's a little setback. You take a winding little path from the beach up to it. There's driftwood kind of lining the path. It's just a little wooden put together shack. You can tell that it wasn't built by expert hands. And it's built with love, as best as you can describe it. Every piece looks like it's meant where it's placed. And there's little things that like trinkets lining around that look like they've been picked up over time and added outside to give it character. And I'll let Adam describe the inside.
Kind of like going into one of those weird knick-knack type of lounge places where they have like road signs on the walls and hanged weird busts of animals and such and little sayings here, but then retrofit that into a poverty type of scene. So things are etched into the walls, sayings, thought processes, souvenirs found from other travelers, that things they left behind. Even some names on the walls of people that have gone through this area. There's also corners you can tell, which are the polarizing corners of the building. One is Lore's side and one is my side. And you can kind of see our personalities through the expression on the wall of what we have hanged on them. Since I obviously don't have a bed, I just have a weird cable in the wall, and then my wall is covered in different clothings and hats and stuff to dress up for the day and try different things on. And
My
then-
corner has a hammock in it, just out of like what looks like a burlap sack and some ragged blankets and a pillow. And I have a desk right next to my bed that has wires and tools and little technological gadgets where I'm piecing together what looks like a square, a very small square, and it's very miniature, but it looks very detailed. And there's just essentially tools lining my walls and hung up neatly on hooks. But it looks like I'm currently working on something very important because it's clean and organized.
Also, it should be noted that this wood is unlike any you, the viewer, and I have ever seen before. It is ashen and white and very rare. You may continue.
I'll make my way to the door, passing by. It's like a little makeshift kitchen with what looks like a hot pot on it and maybe running water. We're not sure. And I start heading towards the door and looking back to see if Dex and Adam are following me.
Oh yeah. As we're walking out, I just like yell up to you a little bit, like, so is there any like if I'm about to get attacked by a mermaid, anything I should bring with me, like a knife?
No,
I mean-
just simply break its spine. It's fine.
I mean, it's easy for you to break spines. I mean, for us, it's a little harder.
Yes.
Adam taught me this trick, though. Like, if you punch really hard at the spine.
Oh, I punched really hard.
Yeah, like if you punch really hard at the spine, you could maybe shatter a couple things, maybe slowing it down.
Absolutely. That'll be, yeah. I one time have you ever done those punching bags at the arcade? The little thing comes down and you hit it as hard as you can?
I can't say that I have.
Oh,
but-
I held the record for a long time.
All right, then maybe you'll be a natural at this and you can...
I'll just punch him in the back.
Yeah, that's
Break
just
his
hope
spine.
we just don't come across them today, though. You know?
No, we won't.
Like, you can see that I get visibly... My eyes kind of widen a little bit more when we're talking about mermaids. But I'm trying to... It looks like I'm trying to hide it, but not doing a good job.
Can you roll for me, Lore?
Just a regular roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else I need to know? Like any other tips and tricks, guides, top 10 things I should do if in a situation?
Oh.
Yes.
What?
Oh,
I tell him or you tell him?
you go for it.
Oh, okay. In the unlikely case that a mermaid does get a hold of you, you have approximately 10 seconds to remove yourself from the mermaid, otherwise it will inject into your spinal cord, killing you instantly, and then you'll be a rag doll for other vagabonds to be surfaced. You'll live your, well, non-existent life. You'll be a dead corpse. But the remaining of the days of your entity will be served as a mermaid to lure other people out of the water. So, act accordingly.
Also, you're gonna want to not drown, so you really have to force yourself to stay under. You don't go back towards the surface.
I can assist him with keeping him under the water. Fight back, obviously.
Yeah. Adam's helped me a few times.
Okay.
How are you feeling right now, Dex?
Oh, like shit.
What are you thinking about?
I was feeling like on top of the world. You know, to put it in perspective, I was feeling, you know, super, like really strong and amazing, and I felt like a movie character. And then my movie character just got blown up with C4 right when I walked out the door. That's how I feel.
You're still gonna go in?
Hell yeah. But I'm scared now. I'm not excited. I'm scared, which the scared energy is gonna turn into adrenaline, which is gonna get me through this.
Have you ever been this scared before?
No. Nope.
These people, do you know them well?
No. No, I don't. That's why this is dumb. I shouldn't do this, right? But at the same time, there's something that tells me that those are the only two people that have any idea what's going on and are like me.
It's admirable that you're willing to go back in for them.
Will they remember when we pull them out?
Only way we'll know is if we pull them back out.
If they aren't like me, will they be able to come out? Because I feel like you have to be a certain type of person to be here.
Well, you are different. You seem to remember quite a lot. So technically, that makes you special.
How do I find them? I don't know their phone number or anything.
We don't know.
We just hope you and I land where they are.
Oh, we'll be fine. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. We'll be fine. As soon as we get back to Earth, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh my God. As soon as we get back to Earth, I can do some things. I have superpowers.
And that's where we switch scenes again. Back with our other heroes.
All right, so you said something about your friend? You've got another one? There's another one of you?
Well, no, yes,
Yes, there is.
possibly.
Okay, all right, well, you got to be honest, because I'm a bit fuzzy in the brain right now after that. So, is there another one?
Well, I'm not trying to conceal any information from you. I'm just not quite sure what is and isn't real, or in fact at all what is going on around me.
All right, yeah, that'll do that. It's strong stuff. All right, well, so tell me about this other person. I'm still very surprised that there's two of you here.
Yes,
Usually
he's really rather
Oh, he's wonderful. His name is Dex. We're not sure that he's here, but we can only assume that he's here because when we died, we came here.
All right.
And he has a beanie. Well, actually, I don't know if he has a beanie anymore.
I assume
He's got kind of a scruffy looking face. He wears like baggy clothes. He's a musician, and he's a mall cop.
Mall cop. All right. Well, what makes you think that he made it out?
Well,
we don't know.
Because he has a beanie.
we don't know that, but he did. Well, back on Earth, he died. So I'm wondering if
and
that's a sign.
He drowned.
Right.
Not in the body of water, of course. Same way.
So maybe.
Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe he didn't make it through. Oh, if you weren't there to get him, if you don't know that he...
Yes.
Oh,
precisely.
maybe...
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
oh gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Is it possible that he could have come out anywhere else? Or does everybody pass through this particular...
Yeah, are you collect everyone that comes up?
No, I try not to. I mean, it's, I was looking for a friend. That's why I was out there, and I thought for a moment, I thought you were mermaids, to be honest. I was, and then you just, how you started coughing and everything, I knew it was, but then there was two of you.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you mind? I would rather like to go outside.
Yeah, go nuts. Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, Autumn, would you like to accompany me, or do you feel quite okay to remain in here?
Actually, if you don't mind, Mr. Run, is that all right if we just go get some fresh air?
Go get fresh air? Yeah, I'll just be here. Just be careful out there, all right?
All right.
If anything goes on or weird or you see anything freaky, just come back inside, all right?
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, when you say freaky, I really would rather describe this entire experience and everything out there as freaky.
I'm inclined to agree.
Right, okay, all right, yeah, so that's gonna be hard for, is there any, like, I don't know, is there anybody who seems suspicious or anything, or you feel unsafe at all?
Okay.
You probably are, so come back inside.
All right.
All
Very
right,
well.
okay.
Okay, excuse me.
Wash these dishes then.
Yeah. Leave.
Then we should probably get ready, because I gotta make a delivery with this thing here, so.
Get ready.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Yes.
Okay, enjoy. I'm gonna start getting ready.
Sure, what he means by us getting ready. I simply have this shirt and these trousers, and that's about all.
Well, I
how
guess he
more-
wants us to go with him. Where else are we
Yeah.
gonna go?
Well, I'm not quite sure how we can prepare more than we are.
The two of them step outside. And you see there is a light drizzle. It feels a little bit like rain, but the whole area smells very coppery.
I would like to taste the rain. Just the rain.
Okay, when you do that, very, very coppery. Rusty.
I don't know what that means.
Well, but what means?
Hold on. I would like to. I now want to do just a full examination of the ground.
Sure.
I'm trying to look for earth, dirt, any kind of rock. We're like, it feels like we're in a cave, right? And there's some light.
There's a little bit of light, but the light is coming from the bioluminescent plants above you. And then there's some lanterns that light the way. It looks like there's a whole string of them that lead somewhere, kind of away from here.
Okay, and the ground underneath me, is it soil, dirt,
There's
metal,
a little bit of
stone?
soil and dirt here where this like beach area is, but it is mixed with metal.
When you say mixed with metal?
I mean, like I'm assuming Lucien gets down and like moves the dirt with his hands. There's metal underneath there.
And what is the dirt?
Like a mix between sand and, yeah, we'll say it's a fine sediment.
What are you finding down there?
Sediment, rocks, sand, possibly.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Well, yes, a timeline.
Okay.
Yes. See, I'm not quite sure. Well, I believe that we are on a something that isn't Earth. Perhaps a construct.
I think that's probably a good place to start, yes.
Yes, so it's possible that we are, if we are to believe everything we see and touch and hear around us, that we are either inside of a grand structure, or perhaps a submarine type.
Or maybe like a spaceship.
Precisely, or perhaps another planet, or, well, I would just like to try and determine that. I really should have asked him if there was a day or night cycle. Yeah.
You know, I still feel like this is a dream.
Yes.
And I really can't get over that feeling.
No.
It's especially uncomfortable because whenever I think about anything, whenever I remember anything, I just remember an hour ago I was wishing for things with Dex and yourself, and now we're here.
Yes. However, have you ever experienced a dream quite this lucid?
No.
And
No, I guess not.
been following these hypotheses. I believed perhaps it was hypoxia. It could very well still be. Dex believed it was a show of some kind being put on, but it seems rather too grandiose, rather too large, too...
It's pretty intense.
Precisely, and therefore we began to follow what we knew. We simply leaned into what we understood, practically. We were able to summon things, and we followed that to the desert. We went to our first piece of evidence that we could interact with, and then, piece by piece, piecing together my theories, we were able to leave. I believe we did leave.
I'm having trouble processing that. You know, I feel like I'm going a little crazy.
Yes.
Because that means that everything that we had experienced on Earth just what did it mean? What did it mean? Nothing? Was that just everything that we have ever done in our life wasn't real? It wasn't real?
Not sure why you would think that.
Well, think about it. I mean, if we were there how long were we down there? How did we age in this water? Were we just in this water? We were just breathing the water the whole time? What kind of water is that? Is that even classified as water? Is it H2O?
Does it make up the chemical compound of what we would consider water on Earth? Is the chemistry the same here? How do we know? How do we know that anything here is real?
That's what I'm attempting to work out.
But you seem so calm through all this, and the fact that we can't recall certain things or having trouble remembering.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
does that not bother you? You you had a family, right? I mean, you had people that you knew.
Of course, yes, and I am doing my best to return to them if we can do such a thing. Yes, of course, but
what if it was what if it was fake?
Why would that be the case?
Because we don't know. We don't know how long we were down there.
Yes, I understand. We don't know what isn't fabricated. Once again, I believe that we simply have to trust patterns, coherence, not empirical evidence, although I am going to be relying on that a little now to see if I can figure some things out. There really is no reason to panic.
But how can you not panic? Does that mean that everyone I've loved was fake? Am I missing people that aren't real?
If you wish to believe that, then that would be up to you. I shall be simply conducting small experiments, and perhaps I can figure out a way to get us home, at least away from here. I'm not quite sure what is going on, but there is no reason to spend my time worrying, wasting precious moments, emotional. I can look at the ground. I can create a sort of geological timeline, perhaps.
Well, you can dig in the dirt all you want, but I need to get out. I need to get out of here. I need to leave. We're not about to find Dex. We're not about to find our only thread, our only connection to any past life or any memories that we have. I can't sit here and eat mushrooms and dig in the dirt when our friend is out there.
Well, then how do you propose to find him? How do you propose to go back? How do you propose to escape and run away? Where are you going to run?
Like this. And she begins walking towards the lanterns.
Yes.
Okay. Roll for me, Autumn. Is that the most recent one? That fumble? Okay, so you start walking forward into the dark towards the nearest lantern. So these lanterns are actually quite far apart, and you have to walk in complete and utter darkness for, I'd say, 10 minutes until you hit the next lantern. So they're very, very far out. So we see Autumn kind of disappear into the darkness. Lucien, do you go after her? Or do you let her go?
Yeah, she can go.
She can go. Okay. So we're going to join Autumn as she's walking along the path. What's going on in there, Autumn, in your mind?
Sure is cold. I really wish that I'd had a sweater or something. God, why do you always lose your mind? Why can't you just keep it in check? And I'm afraid of the dark. Of course you're afraid of the dark. You couldn't have been afraid of spiders. You had to be afraid of the damn dark. Shouldn't have left Lucien. You shouldn't have left him. Don't just keep breathing. Just keep breathing. Just look forward. Okay. All right. We can see it. We can see it. I'm sure we'll be all right. Just keep going and don't think. Just don't think about Dex. I'm sure he's okay. You know, he's probably still there. Maybe he just washed up on the beach. And he's okay. And maybe And maybe Mom is in there too. Maybe she's just still down there, just drinking the water, and maybe that's keeping her alive. I wonder if I can go back in there and find them. God damn it, Autumn. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. You're fine. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold.
Go ahead and roll one more time for me, Autumn. You see, as you look over, you see some glowing fungi that is kind of like sort of lighting your path here. You see some greens, blues, reds, and white. It's beautiful. Do you go over and investigate, or would you like to continue onward?
That's just part of the scenery here, I guess. Just keep walking.
So Autumn continues onward as she's passing by this fungi. We see, you and me, we see two sets of eyes in the dark, hiding under the fungi, watching her as she goes. Back with Lucien. What are you doing, Lucien?
Laying in the
The
rocks.
rocks. Okay.
And yes.
Okay.
Probably like cross-legged as well, like a child.
Okay. And what are you trying to determine?
Geological past.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Can I get pluses to this or not?
Yes, actually. Yes. Would you like to share a memory?
Yes, maybe. I'll see if I have one that is actually appropriate.
Well, you can make one up on the spot because I know this is part of your backstory. You're allowed to do that, by the way, mechanic-wise.
I think I have a real one, but I have an academic memory of being exceptionally good at scouting land and understanding what, how, and why geological anomalies particularly exist. But if there's one thing I can do, it's scan the land.
Yeah, go ahead
and understand things about it.
explain a memory. Describe a memory to us.
I think maybe. I went to when I was very young and I had gotten one of my first early jobs. I went to I was sent on a kind of I guess a scouting looking mission to look for. Mission is a bad word. Job to scout for an area in particular near a coast somewhere to look for any kind of geological fossil history so that I can look up areas of petroleum to sell that information. And it was very early on, first company I worked for, first time I had ever done this thing, and it was on a or it wasn't on a beach, but it would have been near a coastal site, so there would have been a lot of sedimentary rock there.
Okay.
Basically mostly comes from marine areas, so I'm probably being reminded of just the first time I had ever been in a strange environment, doing the one thing I knew how to do in a desperate attempt to prove myself and to find some answers and be victorious as well in that, and triumphant in doing that, come back not as empty-handed. So
what
I'm
is
just having a very similar experience in terms of feelings, probably not physically, obviously.
and what did you do to prove yourself last time? Were you using your hands? What did that feel like?
No,
Describe this memory to
I'm
us.
sure I had a lot more equipment, and I probably was not alone either. But I think probably when I first get to sites, I do a little check with my hands, especially if it's something that is like obviously there is. We're dealing here with sands and loose rock stuff that I can move around. So So I think doing that and looking for the color of it and trying to work out what layers of strata there are here. Yeah, so I think probably just me being on the ground with my hand checking this thing, moving it away, like paleontology almost. I would imagine this is more like that because I'm revealing these metallic elements underneath it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to determine whether this, how deep, whether the metal is underneath the rock or the rock is under the metal, and whether this is simply just here from the lake, whether this is washing up from the lake, or whether this is washing up from underneath, and whether, just how deep this goes. Because the deeper this is depends on how old it is as well.
Go ahead and roll.
So all of that.
You can have a +1.
Bam.
Oh,
savvy
okay.
Success.
So this sediment appears to be washing up from the lake. You spend a couple of minutes with your bare hands moving the sediment aside, and there is metal underneath, as in flooring.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just coming from the lake.
This looks like it's coming from the lake, yeah. And it's strange.
Really
It seems like, it's not all sediment that you recognize. It doesn't remind you of everything that you might see from where you're from, like Earth. There's some weird chunks in here that you don't recognize.
There is a thing called organic sedimentary rock, which is like plankton and stuff, and then they build shells out of calcium and silica and things. Is it that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I assumed as much. Well, that means doesn't give me anything to go on for where I am or how old this area is. I think after enough time, after working that out, I
think, though, I will give you something else because it was a savvy success. The smell. I think when you move all of that sediment aside and you're able to get your nose right up against the metal like ground, it does smell strange, a unique blend of like organic scent and regular metals, but it doesn't smell like, I think your gut would say that it is that metal is old and this beach is relatively new comparatively. They smell very different.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it kind of answers the question I needed answered to a degree. I would probably. So how far was the walk from the lake to here roughly?
Couple of, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes, right? Run.
Okay. And
so you're not too far from the lake, right? Yeah. Okay.
No, not too far.
She went the other way. Autumn went the other way.
Yeah, she did. She did not go towards the lake. She was following the lantern. I think, right, Autumn? You weren't heading towards the lake. You were following the lanterns out into the darkness.
Yes.
Yeah. So she went the other direction.
Okay, I will probably head back inside then and try and find this guy Run.
Okay.
He's in there. I'll open the door. I don't know.
Before we go in, are you nervous? How do you feel about what you discovered?
About what I discovered?
Yeah, you said this is like I thought. How is Lucien feeling right now?
Feeling about this discovery, so my theory is that that there was this dirt, this soil, this sand is simply just of some sort of organic origin. Therefore, I know there are things that are living in the lake, but it's not a naturally occurring lake, so it's probably metal all the way down. I don't know how deep it goes, but it doesn't matter. Probably never going to be rock down there. Sand and stuff that's kicking up isn't natural, really. Well, it is natural, but it's not coming from a geological natural, I guess. Coming from skin or whatever the fuck's in there. Plankton, creatures, poop, all that stuff. picking up onto the land, which means I can't use geology right now here to determine where I am, other than I'm inside some sort of big metallic thing. So really I'm just confirming, he's confirming to himself that he is probably inside some sort of structure. Where that is, doesn't know exactly what's going on. He's been following the same kind of pattern and plan. He doesn't have any empirical evidence, and any that he has found has proven to be relatively indistinct. So listening to the water sounds while we were inside of whatever the fuck thing we were inside of was a pattern that he followed and used. He noticed that the people that were trapped in there who weren't getting out were saying don't drink the water, but people like Law simply said hold and breathe through it, that kind of thing. And the way she spoke was as if she was coming and going, but the others seemed like they were trapped and didn't know what they were talking about. So he used that. That was another pattern, coherence, that kind of thing. So he's just still doing that. He does think he's out of something. He doesn't know if he's all the way out. He doesn't know if you go out from 1 and you're level 2 or whatever. He doesn't know if he's still suffering hypoxia. He doesn't know if it's a game show. He doesn't know if Autumn thinks we're being implanted with memories and nothing we can trust, all this kind of stuff. All he knows is that he can trust following patterns and coherence. That now he's going to try and do that again here. In terms of his actual feelings, he is nervous. I think he feels pretty much exactly the same as Autumn does, and probably
he's just
Dex.
hiding it. Yeah.
But the way that he copes with it is very different.
Yeah.
The way that he's dealing with it is that he wants to escape. He wants to escape just as much as she does. He wants to get back to boots on the ground in the real world and feel safe and stuff again. But he knows that running around doing nothing. He can use the tools that he has at his disposal to try and work it out, and he's already done it once as well. In his head, he's proved to himself that he's already kind of figured something out, gotten out, or at least he thinks so. And again, he's always working with his top theory, and he's got several underneath it.
Okay.
So he feels exactly the same, but the way he presents himself and his demeanor just seems like he's not, because he's not running around freaking out and stuff. I think he's still, he's for sure nervous. He's not necessarily nervous about what he's just discovered, because he likes it when he gets what feels like an answer. So he's just doing his thing. He's got a little bit of a tunnel vision to try and work out what's going on. He wants to work out how to get out. And he, if he can bring Autumn and Dex with him, he will. But at the moment, he's working on his theories and stuff. So
What did
his
he
coping
do?
mechanism is that. Yeah.
What did he do with the knife?
Oh, that I assume is probably, I don't know. So in terms of the trousers I had, I assumed that they probably don't fit, but I maybe have a piece of rope or something. How makeshift are these clothes? Do I have an actual belt or something? Or is there anything that's tightening these things up? Do they have pockets?
You can have a belt, yeah. You
So
can have a belt,
what is
but
the
it's
belt?
not
Is
like
it like a piece of rope?
I would say no. It's the same kind of. Actually, you can roll for me. Let's see how
Okay.
fancy of a belt he had.
I hope it's Gucci.
It is the same fabric.
Made of human skin.
This like woven fabric. This one isn't sheepskin. It's not wool or anything. It's just kind of like an organic, fungi material, and you just tie it around to tighten.
The knife is in that and under my shirt thing that's hanging down.
Okay.
The knife is in the belt. The belt is tying my things up. I
Yeah.
got the knife.
Okay. Got it.
Why did you react like that?
Because it's sharp, and you went down onto the ground, and you were digging, and you gotta be
but I'm
freaking
aware
careful
I have a
with
knife
that.
on me.
Okay, I
so
know, but
I'm
just be
being
careful. Just be
I
careful.
am being careful.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Definitely being careful. But I'm also hiding it from this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm hiding it from Run. So
Yeah.
that's the thing here. So that's the situation. It is concealed to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Probably knows it's on me. I have no idea, but I'm trying to.
Lucien walks into the hut, and he's thinking about solving this puzzle and getting back and grounding himself. And Run is right there at the door when you kind of open it.
Ready? Where's
Ready.
Autumn? She with you?
Where are we going?
I gotta go up to the Taurus.
Yes, and what would that be?
What?
What is that? Where is that?
It's about a 4 hours walk, maybe.
4 hours walk.
Yeah.
Is that in the direction of the lake or in the other direction?
Kind of. So
Would we be going, well, outside?
Yeah, where is Autumn? Is she with you? Is she? Autumn, you back
As
there?
in- no, she's not. Outside,
What do
as
you mean
in
she's not?
she's gone.
She's gone? What do you mean she's gone? Excuse me.
Yeah, he bumps past you and walks outside and
Oh, shit. Autumn!
Oh, she's been gone for some time.
What do you mean sometime? Where'd she go?
10, 15 minutes or so since we came out here. She went that way.
Where? Which way? That way? She went this way?
Yes.
Shit. All right, come on.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah. Sure. What is it?
Is there a day and night cycle?
Day and night cycle. We just sleep when we want, really. Usually whenever we're tired.
Yes, but is there a day and night cycle, not a sleep cycle?
You tell time with lapses. I don't know if you remember that or not. I'll leave it up to
Is
you.
there a... I don't remember.
The sun come up and rise and settle.
There is the sun come up? No, you're just still talking like you're from the lake, my friend. No, it's not.
Yes. Well, is there anything comparative?
Yeah, I guess every once in a while there's a big old hum that happens and a big burst of light.
Big hum and
It's
a
about-
burst of light.
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah.
What was
From that direction.
he points, I think, towards where the lanterns lead.
And do you know what that burst of light is from?
We just call it a flicker.
A flicker.
Yeah.
Yes. And does it light up anything? Like, can you see what's all the way up?
Well, it's usually so bright we don't look. I close my eyes usually, or when we know it's coming, we usually like to.
What's
use
on the other side of the
sunglasses.
lake?
I don't know, a hill.
What's all the way down there?
I haven't explored all the way down there. What's?
4 hours is Taurus.
Yeah. 4 hours is Taurus, but you have to go to a little bit of climbing to get to it. And then there is, and then this way is, that was the lake. We really got to. All right.
Yes.
You didn't go towards the lake.
No. Lead on. I'll follow.
All right. Come on.
And Run remembers mid-conversation why he was being so his pace was quickened, and he starts to pick up the pace again, and starts to worry. And every once in a while he gets distracted, I think, in these conversations and forgets what he was doing, and then he immediately remembers and then starts to.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So she went, and you 15 minutes ago or so.
I'm not sure, but I would say.
Right. Okay. Why did she run off?
She's trying to find a way out.
Way out. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes,
Shit.
I decided that, well, since I suppose I'm following what can only be described as my own instincts, I would afford her the same level of respect.
Yeah, it's fair. It's just really dangerous here for new vagabonds. It's there's a lot of people out here that'll snatch you up for a profit. You know, money is not the only, or not money. Memory is not the only valuable commodity that comes out of that lake.
There are other people here.
Yeah, there are other people here. Yeah,
How many?
I don't know. Haven't counted.
Well, is it 5 or 5,000, 5 million?
I've not seen that many people.
Which?
I don't know. I don't work for any sort of office.
Well, if you were to throw a ballpark figure at me.
500. I've probably seen about 500 people throughout my life here. Yeah.
Right. And you're suffering with your memory, so that's not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Very well.
Can you roll for me, Ren? You're trying to find her, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you're running? Or as you're going?
I feel like I'm probably just questioning him as we're moving, by the way.
Yeah, I figured you
I'm
were
keeping
walking.
pace with
Yeah,
him and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I will never stop asking him questions, given the opportunity to.
Okay. So you are walking very quickly, I'd say for about 5 minutes while he's pestering you with questions. But you do think your eyes are a bit more adjusted to this space, and you do think you see a glimmer off of her red hair. Her red hair stood out to you. Very unique for this place. And you think you see a bit of that moving.
Shit, I think I see it.
Yes.
Autumn! Hey, Autumn! Yeah, come with me, come on.
And he starts to like go into a jog and catch up with the shape.
And
Is it always metal?
It's not always metal.
Always underfoot? Is it
Yeah,
every
it's
way?
not always metal. Sometimes it's dirt and stuff. Hey, Autumn! Autumn!
How deep is the dirt?
Yes.
I don't know.
Who is that?
Hi, it's me. It's Ron. Sorry. Why did you run off like that?
Because I wanna find a way out of here.
What did you discover?
No, well, nothing. It's just darkness and a bunch of lights.
Right.
All right, well, it's good because no one saw you. It's there are others here and there are people, but it's just there's more this way, but there is also more danger that way. It's best to travel with numbers. Usually I do. That's why I was so excited to see you. I got to get over to the Taurus or a thing.
Yes, we're going to the Taurus. Doesn't it give way to dirt on the way to the Taurus?
If we did do it, but
The metal underfoot. Does it give way to more earth, dirt, rocks?
yeah, there's some on the way. Yeah,
Very well.
yeah.
Then lead on.
Right. Did you figure out your friend or anything, or what is?
Are you asking me that? Because all I've just seen darkness and some mushrooms.
All right.
I don't know how to find him. He might not even be here.
Right. Well, there's only really one way we could find out. I mean, where's the last time you saw him?
On Earth.
Oh yeah, all right.
You know, back under the water, I guess.
Yeah. Best way to check, I think, would probably be going back in, but I don't think that's probably smart.
Well, you can go back in?
That's where I get my memories.
Wait, how you can go back into the water?
Yeah, it's not safe. It's really not safe, but you can be done, but that's...
And it puts you back into where we were previously.
Yeah, if you don't die, yeah.
Right.
If you don't die.
Yeah.
And you.
I never said that I had a safe job.
How do you get out?
Well, you gotta have a ride, or you gotta yeah.
What is a ride?
Well, it's usually how you get out. It's what I would call them. I usually got to find a way out, whether it's falling asleep or whether it's, well, I usually just have someone off me.
Oh, I see. It's like
didn't try sleeping.
someone spotting you when you're in a dream, so they can like slap you and you wake up.
Yeah, it's something like that, yeah.
Okay, all right, sure.
Conventional death does not work,
What do you mean?
such as being shot in the chest.
Oh, it does. Well, it does for me. That's how I...
Oh, very well. Sleeping, though. I really didn't think of that.
Okay, can we keep going? I really just want to get out of here. I'm feeling a little dizzy and claustrophobic.
Well, maybe we should make it back to the apartment and be calm and rest for an evening or so and then think about what we want to do. I don't want you to walk off. I mean, that way's... the Nakatu is this way.
How often
that's,
must we ingest the crag?
How often?
How often?
Every couple, I don't know, hours.
And then how long?
So, I mean, it depends, though, because the tolerance goes up, so you're probably going to want to probably do it every, turns to 90 minutes or so, hour.
Yes, the tolerance.
I try to do it as often as I can, because it's just, got to stay on top of it, you know?
Lungs begin to hurt.
Yeah, they'll start to...
I don't need rest.
I'm fine.
Right. Well, okay. It's you continue this way. We'll also be maybe making our way towards, we could branch off to Taurus, see what's going on there. I'm out of Kraj. This is going to be, it may get painful for a bit. Or we could...
I would very much like to go to Taurus.
Yeah, please take us there. I don't want to be in here any longer.
I mean, it's no great shakes, but yeah, we could go. It's the best way I could, yeah, I'll show you when we get there.
And you're sure you know the way to Taurus?
Yeah. Why?
Well, because you seem to be rather forgetful.
Oh.
Is it the type of forgetfulness that can come and go with memories, or do you have to extract them yourself?
That's a tough one.
Right. And right now, if you say Taurus is this direction.
Yeah, certain of it.
Straight line.
No. It's gonna be a bit of a wind, a bit of a switchback, and then we'll get to you'll start hearing a whistling, and that's Taurus.
Oh, whistling.
Yeah, it's a wind channel that just a lot of people ride it. A lot of people also I just throw my messages in it.
Ride it.
And
yeah.
The messages in it. When you say messages, what do you mean?
He holds up the vial again, shakes it,
Oh,
Place it
like
into the
memories.
channel.
In the memory, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that where you need to go?
Yeah, it's how and I think, you know what? I could write down on it that maybe, because it's I don't even know who it is. We just meet in the thing, and then we, so if I write down something like your friend, whatever,
Yes.
and we could then write it, and I could throw it with this, and we'll get maybe some sort of
Yes,
answers.
please. Yes,
Right,
but
right.
I really would like to find him. If he's here, if there's any chance that he's here.
All right, great. You want to go back and we can write something down? We want to press on and just hope we...
Listen, fine. If you think it's safer to go back right now, yes, but I really don't want to spend much time there when my friend is lost.
I understand.
I really would like to look for him.
All right. This is I can't think of anything else unless we...
Okay,
Back in, but I don't
maybe
think that's-
I could bring a blanket as well because I'm quite cold.
Yeah, we'll get you a blanket or something.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's go back then.
All right.
And that's where we're going to switch scenes again. Back with Adam, Lore, and Dex. They are standing near the beach. Adam, what is the plan for helping? I'm assuming you're getting like a boat or something that you were going to go out with.
Nope.
No, okay,
Can you
all
hear me,
right.
by the way? Do I
Yes,
sound
much
now?
better. Yeah.
A lot better? Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I didn't want to talk because I
Yeah.
didn't know if anyone could understand what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nope, I'm just gonna
Okay.
hold him in my hands and walk into the wall and let my metal weight just drag him in.
Oh, you're going to drown them. You're going to hold them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's one way to do it. Okay, so Lore and Dex, are you disrobing before you go in?
I would start taking off like my shawl, and I would start taking off my clothes because I need them when I come back. So I just get there and I just start instinctively stripping. And I'm gonna look over at Dex if he's undressing.
Am I
Yeah, it's
Am I supposed to?
Thank you.
am I supposed to do that?
Adam will keep them for you when you get
Keep them
back.
dry.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, so
Rock on. Yeah, of course.
I'm just standing there and I give my clothes to Adam.
Dex, if you notice, Lore is covered like head to toe in scars. kind of hard not to notice, actually.
All right. You ready for this?
Here's my clothes.
Thank you. I'll keep them dry.
Honestly,
Is this gonna hurt?
Well, I've heard it's different for everybody the first time. But one of the nice things is we have Adam. He helps it go smoother in case you start fighting it.
You will naturally struggle, but don't worry. I'll make sure you stay under.
I'll make sure to add getting drowned by a robot to my my resume.
Is that a joke?
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
Oh. I like it. I'm going to miss our conversations if we never see each other again.
I'll be right back.
Take all the time you need.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm just letting you know that I'll be right.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Very well.
Wait. Do you get this? I'll be back.
No. And I heard you, if that's what you're wondering.
No, it's fine. I didn't know.
Oh.
But you know.
Very well. I admire you, though, trying to find your friends. Very nice of you. Living is no different than being dead if you're all alone.
Yeah. You're right. And I look at Laura.
Don't be nervous. Just the easiest thing I found is if you don't fight it, it's actually kind of pleasant.
Am I really doing that? Am I really doing this? We're really doing this? This is happening. This is a thing?
Yeah, it can feel like a warm blanket when you get close to the end, but at first it's gonna feel like your lungs are on fire.
And I need to breathe in the water. Breathe it in.
Just like you take a deep breath, you do that underwater.
Your body will naturally fight it, like a foreign contaminant.
And so Adam will hold us under.
Okay.
So when you start kicking and when you start trying to get up to the top, you can't.
Can you just like knock me out or something? Like pass me out and then I'll just naturally do it? Like you can just...
It doesn't quite work that way. You have to be awake.
So you have to experience the full thing to get back to Earth.
I look back at the beach. This place isn't so bad once you do this a few times. So you might eventually not want to leave unless you have to.
And why are you going with me?
I have reasons I need to go in. Some people never go back in, and that's okay too. You can move on and never come back to this place, and never try to go in, never even see what it's about. And I just stare off at the lake.
She looks lost in thought.
You've gone in a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of things, experienced a lot of things, but none of it feels quite as real as here.
So how does this process start?
I instinctively reach for Adam's hand. And I do that, and I grab his hand and kind of look at Dex to do the same. He'll walk us in. You don't have to hold his hand, I like to.
Yeah, sure. I reach over and grab Adam's in.
Are you
Night.
ready,
I'm ready.
Dex?
Yeah. I'm ready.
You don't mind if I take something to remember you by, in case you die or never come back?
You can. What are you gonna take? Gonna take.
A nice little recording. There we go. You ready?
Sure, man.
All right, here we go. I will be firm. But don't worry. I'm to protect you.
Adam begins walking them into the lake. Dex looks like he's about to cry. Lore has a very peaceful, glossed over look on her face as she walks back in. The water laps up against Dex's legs as they slowly wade in. I need one of you to roll. I'm going to go ahead and say that Adam will make this first roll. And then I need Lore and Dex to make an individual roll. You can each have a +1 because you are together.
How do I roll?
Oh, on your sheets, on the left-hand side, there is a regular roll. It should say normal roll. And you can have a +1 because you're a robot and you've got sensors and shit.
I can't see anything.
Okay. That's okay. There is a button just for you on the bottom of Roll20 that says +1. Just hit that.
I don't have that button.
Okay. I'll do
Can
it.
I just...
Yep.
Can
I'll
you
do it.
for
I'll do
me?
it. I'll do it.
Thank you.
I'm rolling for Adam now.
Fuck.
Okay. I got 3, 3, and a 4.
Yes.
So Adam takes them in under the water, and they're at about, the water's about chest level now for them. And he kind of dips them down under and begins walking forward, kind of crouched, and he is scanning out into the lake. We can assume he's looking for mermaids or anything else that might be out there to injure them or harm them in any way. And he continues going further and further, and now you are submerged, the two of you. They hold their breath.
Listen to the sound of my voice. Remain calm. Let it in.
Lore takes a big, deep breath in, inhaling the water, and Dex shakes his head, still holding his breath. He's fighting it. It looks like he does not want to do it. Lore's eyes roll into the back of her head, and she looks peaceful. Dex takes a mouthful of the water, inhales it, and begins choking underwater. He's calling out into the dark, but you can hear
I
no
grabbed
sound.
him. I grab him by his neck and I push him right to the bottom of the water. You will be okay.
Everything starts to go black for you, Dex. His body goes limp, as does Lore's. And Adam is left holding nothing, as they are gone. And we switch scenes.
The textures of the rock. Does it look like they were baked in an oven or coarse, smooth.
What is this question?
The rocks that you're taking me to see.
Yeah.
Smooth. Rocks.
Going back to the apartment.
Yes, I know.
Rocks. The Taurus?
On the way, yes.
Yeah, there will be rocks. Yeah.
And how do they look?
Like rocks?
Right. Smooth rocks, bumpy rocks.
There's probably some smooth ones. You haven't really taken the time to look at the rocks.
Right. Very well.
Right. So tell me more about your friend. What do you know about him?
Well, like I said, he's a musician. He kind of has a scruffy beard.
Right.
Kind of scruffy
hear
brown
him.
hair as well. Sorry?
You'll hear him before you see him.
Oh,
would
yes.
presume.
He's very cheerful.
Cheerful, yes.
Right. And the last time you saw him was inside.
It was inside a shopping mall, yes.
That was all right. So there's just no. So maybe he's not even. Maybe he's still in.
Right outside of Chick-fil-A.
Right.
Well, if you suffer the sort of drowning, your lungs hurt, cough up water, and then, well, you sort of drown on land. Do you recall?
What? Did I cough up water in the land?
Yes. Never mind.
All right. I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Have you been here your whole life?
As long as I can remember, yeah.
Well, guess we can't really trust your memory at this point, can we?
Sorry.
That's all right.
Days though. Well.
Is it possible that you can take memories from other people in the whatever it is, the lake?
Inside?
Yes.
No, I don't have the machine.
And the machine.
The machine.
Can it perhaps impose memories, give memories to others?
It's a chance, yeah.
Do you think perhaps we interacted with it, Autumn?
Did you touch the machine? It was in my...
No, it was very far above our heads.
Hmm.
But we did have an experience in which we
You're in my room?
remembered. What? No. Not
No,
your
we could
machine.
hear a machine when we were at the apartment.
Would very much.
Yeah, that was me I was extracting. I was doing my thing here.
Your machine.
Will you show us how you do it?
Yes. Will you show us how you do it?
I mean, unless it's too personal, but I assure
it's
you.
not personal. I'm trying to think of things. A lot of I remember now is useful. I would need to get a memory, and then I would need to bring it back, right? Recall it, and extract it at the same time. I don't.
Wow.
A lot of what
I would be willing to donate a memory,
All right. Well, that'll.
though I would like to reap all of the profits for myself.
Yikes.
Run, go ahead and roll. You're hearing some stuff. Do you have a spitter with you? Or did you go without anything?
He went out. He went with it with nothing.
Okay. You're hearing some sounds, some animal sounds. There might be a pack of something nearby. Not
Oh,
sheep.
you hear that?
What?
What?
Shh. That right there.
What is it?
We gotta go. Come on.
Okay, all right.
Step. Up to. Maybe. Hold on.
And he starts clapping to try to scare off any sort of wildlife.
Should we clap too?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, I'm trying to think maybe loud noises will scare them off or something. It's usually don't wander off by my, you know what, I got it. All right, we're a big animal. We're big and scary.
Oh, okay.
As he starts to pick up the pace a little bit.
What type of wildlife?
You see electricity sparking in the air. These are shocktails. Run.
All right, okay, all right, I thought so. All right, got it, all right, come on, let's move, come on.
That?
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep, these are shocktails, come on.
Cocktail. I run
Pick
after
up the
him.
pace. Go ahead. I need each of you, Autumn and Lucien, to roll as well. Run, your roll is good. Okay. Okay. For those listening, Autumn rolled a major failure with 2 1s, and Lucien rolled a critical failure, rule of 3s.
Run's
Wow,
fine.
okay. Yeah, run's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a giant spider. I'm going to be really annoyed.
No, it's not a spider. So these
good.
reptilian-looking creatures on all fours come out, and they surround you. You are surrounded. Run, you do have an exit. If you'd like, you can bail or you can stay with them. But these two seem to be fully surrounded. And they're very...
them?
Yeah, you can see them. They're glowing. Their tails are sparking as well. They're like up. So they're very reptilian looking, and they've got like amphibian like webbed feet, but then cat-like claws. It looks like a mix between like a Komodo dragon and a cat, like a panther. It's very strange, and it's got like dinosaur-like webbing around its face that can move and flip out. And and
It's
very,
those
very
fucking-
sharp fucking teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
What on earth?
Okay.
On earth is that?
Okay.
Okay, this is a good memory. This is starting to turn into a good memory. This is gonna be a good one. Okay. Maybe if we.
Whoa. Okay. No sudden movements. I'm guessing.
I think. All right. If you could all follow
Run?
me. Yes.
No, do we run?
What?
Do we run?
No, I am.
I start running.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, I will give you each an opportunity to do something here. Lucien is booking it. Which way are you going, Lucien? Towards the beach?
The direction of the house, yeah.
Okay. Autumn, what are you going to do?
She is paralyzed.
Okay.
With fear.
So she doesn't move.
She can't move. Nope.
Okay.
She's not moving.
Run, what are you doing? Lucien bolts. Autumn doesn't move.
I think you see him start to run with Lucien, and then he stops.
Autumn, come on. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
This is looking right at me.
I know, but we gotta start moving. We gotta start moving, and we can't look back. All right, we gotta go. This is the time. Ready? Run
Okay.
towards me as fast as you can, and then don't stop. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
They both
Here we go.
book it and run. And it looks like 2 of the shocktails kind of lower themselves to the ground when they see Lucien bolt. They look at each other and then they hiss and then chase after him. So Lucien has 2 of these shocktails running right behind him. And Run and Autumn seem to, as they're running behind him, you see the shocktails running in front of you. Do you go left or do you go to the right? You have 3 behind you.
Autumn goes to the right.
Okay. Run, do you go with her?
Yes.
Okay. Lucien, I need you to make a decision as well. You're running straight. Are you running towards the house or towards the water?
Towards the house.
Okay. Okay, so we see Lucien running. Do you look behind you or you just keep running?
I just keep running.
Okay,
Yeah,
Lucien does
no
not
looking.
look behind him. He keeps running full speed. It is very difficult for him to run. His lungs still somewhat burn. The crush helped him, but not as quite as we would have liked. and he's descended upon by 2 of these shock tails. He hits the ground, and these 2 shock tails latch their claws into his back, and one of them sinks their teeth into his neck. Autumn and Run. Autumn looks to the left and sees this, and then as she's bolting to the right, Autumn, do you have a reaction when you see Lucien go down? Do you stop or do you keep running? She stops for a moment and stares at him.
She probably just pauses briefly and bolts towards him.
Oh, she changes direction and immediately runs towards Lucien. Run, what are you doing? Are you going back to the house?
Autumn, what are you doing? Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah, I think for a moment, he is looking around to see if there's anything else. Watchers or beasts, and then he starts to turn around and run inside.
Yeah. She just screams at the top of her lungs
and
at these things.
Is she trying to tackle them? What is she doing? Because I imagine
she's running full speed at them. They're ground level, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're like I'd say Doberman sized.
Oh, Doberman sized.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna run forward and just boot one of them as hard as she can.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Now, hold on. This is combat. This is exciting.
My rolls have been so bad.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I think you get multiple dice for combat.
Oh, sweet juicy Jesus.
Yep. Okay, you go ahead and roll. Do your regular roll. I only get 1, just so that you, the viewer, knows how this is working. I get to roll 1. So I either make it or I don't. Go on.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
I did.
Oh, I got a 4. Literally, it is a 4. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
so the first creature dodges. You can make 1 more attack if you'd like.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll again.
God damn it.
That's okay. Well, I rolled a 4 again. So the second creature dodges you as well. Autumn is screaming, although they do seem a little bit alarmed. Lucien, your neck has bent. They bit you, and they scratched you and clawed you pretty hard. But you're still conscious. It's not like you are dead or anything, but you are bleeding, and it stings and burns. Would you like to do anything?
Scream and cry.
Scream and cry. Okay, you're not going to fight them off? No. Okay. So Lucien,
I'm freaking out. I'm
Lucien's
panicking.
freaking
I'm
out
rolling
and panicking.
around, but I doubt that there's anything I can do.
Okay. Autumn, what would you like to do? Run. Are you getting anything in the house?
Yes.
Yeah, I assume that's what you were doing. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. No, that was me having an epiphany as I said yes. I think you hear Run from inside. Go, shit, where's the knife? And then I think he comes out, or at least if you let me, he comes out holding a baby sheep. And he's like, all right, okay, you gotta back away from it. Back away, I got an idea.
Oh, go, no, not the sheep!
And he tries to distract them, these creatures with the...
You chuck herb at them?
Yes! That's what Run would do.
Go ahead
I gotta
and
think.
roll.
It's the only thing I can think. There's not much in there. There's just a whole bunch of...
Okay, you can do a
some
special
furniture
roll,
and-
but I'm mad at you. Do a special roll.
Is it a bonus? What's my dice pool?
It's on the right-hand side of the sheet. It says special fucking roll.
Right, perfect.
And you have 4. I think it's gonna give you a thing. Oh my god. Okay. You throw the adorable little sheep at them.
Autumn watches this in slow motion.
So the sheep does a little bleat as it is tossed towards these spark tails. Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
And they turn and look at Autumn, and they're kind of a little bit shocked that she's running at them, screaming and kicking at them. And they see the sheep, and they turn and descend on little Herb.
All right.
Their teeth latch in, and then they scatter away.
Shit.
Get him inside! Get him inside! He's bleeding!
Shit.
Bleeding?
You're
No,
only
you're
a
not
little
bleeding.
bit.
You're not bleeding. You're fine.
Not
You're
at
fine.
all.
You're not even
not
hurt.
bleeding at all. Not even
You're
hurt.
fine.
I am. I can feel it.
No, you're fine. Just don't look at it.
That looks good on you. All right,
How
come
bad
on.
is it?
It's not bad. It's not so awful. Let's just get you inside. All right, come on.
He's
Did they take the sheep?
Walk.
They took the sheep. Yeah, they took her.
Just get him inside. Here, I'll get his legs, and you get his arms, and we'll carry him in.
All right, we got this.
They are
1, 2,
carrying.
3.
They are lifting Lucien up off of the ground, and his kind of like head maybe rolls to the side. He's sort of panicking a little bit. His breathing is labored, and his gash in his neck is quite severe, actually. Lucien, on your sheet, you can bring your. This is the first time we're doing this, so if you open your sheet, you should be able to see you're wounded now. You've gone from okay, you've skipped beaten, and you are wounded.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see that.
So you can mark that. Yep.
Oh, I mark it. I don't know how to do that. Sorry. I can see that it's lit up in red.
Oh, well then that's it. That's perfect. That's where you are. You're wounded. We just didn't
Oh, I
adjust
can
it from
click
last
on it.
time, I guess, from your gunshot. Okay. So you're wounded. Do you see that? You've got one. You see, everybody can see that the body trek is okay, beaten, wounded, dead. You don't really have like health points. So you're wounded.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay. So they carry him inside, and what do you do?
Shit. Oh boy. Okay. And
He
All
starts
right.
to scramble around and pace.
Here's the blanket. I'm just gonna put the blanket on his neck.
shit.
So you're putting pressure on it. Okay.
How bad is it? You should be applying a lot more pressure.
I don't know why I'm always
It's
applying
on your
pressure
neck.
to you at this point. I swear to God, I've done this so many times by now.
Not too hard. It's pretty close to his neck. You want to choke him?
Right. Just keep your head raised, I guess.
You're gonna.
Okay. Can you sit up?
Yeah, no, I don't. Yes, I think so.
Okay. Do you have any water? Anything?
Yeah, I can find some. Yeah, I'll get some more. Here.
We can maybe
All right,
clean
good
the
idea.
wound.
Here.
And he frantically runs into the other room and grabs probably a bowl that was just in the sink, filled with water, and comes back.
Here you go.
Is that water from the lake?
Yeah, no, it's from the other room. Don't what does it matter? You did all right. You're fine. You're fine.
What?
You're doing great. You're doing
Well, I
great.
don't want to be infected.
What? No, you're not gonna be. No, you'll be. Is this really what we're gonna worry about?
He's ignoring him, sort of, and are you pouring the water on him anyway?
Yeah, he's still just he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Feel better? Is that
I feel
good?
dizzy.
What do you do? Run. What do you do when you need to have a memory extracted? Do you knock yourself out somehow?
No, I just think of the memory and then I just turn it on and then I go.
Is there anything that you have that can anesthetize his wound or something? You don't have a wound, by the way. You're fine. Is there anything you could do for this?
Why, pressure.
I am applying pressure.
Okay. I'll be right back. All right. Shit. God damn it.
And he reluctantly goes upstairs and you start to hear him shuffle around up in his room.
Okay, all right. Lucien, just breathe.
How deep is
Just
it?
breathe deep. Let me check. How
She
deep
lifts
is it?
the cloth up. It's so deep. Blood starts gushing out as soon as you lift it up.
Oh, it's fine.
Very good. Then we should be able to just suture
It's
it
okay.
up. If it's deeper than that, then we're in a lot of
You're
trouble.
fine. Just keep breathing.
I feel rather dizzy. My
No. Yeah, I
vision
know.
is dimming.
All right. So listen. Here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. We're gonna just count to 3, and we're just gonna keep counting. Okay. Deep breaths with me. All right. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I know you
How's it
feel
going
dizzy,
down
but
there?
that's okay. All right. Whatever you have, just do it.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Run comes downstairs, comes down the ladder, clambering something. He turns something on in the kitchen, grabbing some metal utensil of some sort, and throws it in this appliance of some sort. And then he runs back out, and he's holding what looks like to be a very delicate vial full of black liquid. And he goes, I got this. This is very, very expensive. It'll also, it's going to make you feel good for a bit. So we could,
so we can make this work. Is that all right? Is this all I got? And this is the only thing I can think of doing. Is this all right?
What is it? What do you mean it's going to make me feel? Is it drugs?
It's like it's
I don't want
drugs.
any
It's
drugs.
drugs.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
drugs, but-
it's not all right.
Okay,
No, just
all right,
get a
okay. Well, all right. Well, it's going to be a lot
just get a
painful.
needle and
otherwise.
thread. Do you not have a needle and thread? How did you make these clothes?
I didn't make these clothes. I just got them from the
Right,
people.
whoever made
All right,
them.
anyway,
Go
that's
to
not
the
important.
Give,
And,
give him the
he-
black. Give it to him. Give it to him now.
Okay. I'm
Whatever
just going
it
to
is,
leave it on the
just give
table.
it.
You do what you do. I'll be right back.
And
What am I
Question.
supposed to do with this?
Run.
Break it.
Is this from?
yes,
Okay.
Okay, Lucien, whatever he's giving us right now is going to be a drug that will make you feel better. Now, I don't think this is
Get
going
a
to make
real
you
gun.
pass out.
How does he know that he barely remembers his own name?
Listen, I understand, but this is all we have right now while we look for something to help you. Okay, please, if you don't trust him, just please try and trust me right now. I'm trying my best.
I think Ron comes back in with these like oven mitts and like this red hot spoon,
And he's like, all right, okay. Did he do it? Did he take it? Are you ready?
Yes, that's a good idea.
All right, okay. Yeah, shit. All right, did you take it? Because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's cooling down.
But it's fine.
Hey, are we ready? Okay, I'm just gonna lift this up and then okay, Lucien, listen, drink that right now or it's gonna hurt real bad.
Yeah, you better do it. It's getting cold.
Chug it,
Yes,
chug it.
do it.
Not all of it. Maybe not all of it.
Oh my God. Okay. Listen. I don't say I didn't tell you so. And she lifts up the blanket.
And blood is gushing out. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it right now. You better do it right now.
and then he just goes and lunges with this red hot spoon, hoping to cauterize some of the wound. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yep. Go ahead and roll. You have a -1, but then you also have a +1 because Autumn is helping Lucien, and they're important. So
Okay.
I guess it evens out. You have a regular roll. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Run just goes in with the hot spoon and gets half of Lucien's wound and half of his neck. It hurts so badly, Lucien. His skin is being burned.
Oh, shit.
But you
Okay.
can't get the whole wound.
Oh, boy.
It's too
Is
big.
it done?
Hey, I'm going to have to go for
Okay,
another
we're
pass.
almost done. We just drink whatever's in that liquid. It'll make you feel better. Okay?
No. I'm not going to drink his strange liquids.
Please, this is it's gonna help you. He said it's
No
gonna
idea
take
what
the
it
edge
is.
off.
It's not going to help anything. We have no idea what it is.
Okay, all right,
more
fine.
you
Don't
flail,
drink
the harder
it.
it's gonna
Don't drink
be.
it.
You know what it's going to help. It's not going to do anything.
Okay, then don't. But we'll relax. Okay, just relax.
Lucien, make a roll. This is important. You can have a +1 because Autumn is helping you. And if you have any other bullshit you want to share and lawyer up, like fucking painful memories that you've managed to, traumatic events you've survived, now would be the time.
Being fucking shot.
Yes, use it.
I recall being
That's
shot.
a really good one.
Okay, and we all know that, so you don't have to retell that. So go ahead and give yourself plus. So this is a max of +3. You have the maximum.
Okay, I understand why this is happening. All right.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Lucien, as they are getting ready to go in for another attempt to cauterize, you are able to steel yourself. Kind of breathe, calm down. You were very dizzy. You thought maybe you were going to pass out, but you're not. You're okay. And Run goes in with a second attempt at the spoon. Go ahead, Run, and roll, Run. You can have a +1. Well, that's a success, so you don't have to roll the regular. Okay. You can do like a regular roll, but you got an additional dice. So it doesn't matter. If you get a 4, you succeed. Okay, so he goes in. All right. So he goes in with the second cauterizing. You've done the best that you can, Run.
Good.
It
That's
is.
all I can
It
ask
is not the greatest. This is going to leave a massive scar on him. But you need to sew him up now if this is gonna work, and you just have to hope he doesn't get infected.
Shit. All right, and
I think, yeah, he goes and looks for needle and thread of some sort. I don't think he would have it. I think maybe he's starting to look around in his roommate's side of the room to hopefully find some sort of...
Yo, there is spun wool, very fine, in your roommate's side. So you could use that if you wanted.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he takes a minute and frantically remembers, yeah, and then heads over and grabs a spool of like yarn thickness stitching. And he's like, that's all I got. Is this gonna work?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what we got. If that's all you have.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is all I got.
Now we need some. We need a.
right.
She's gesturing and mouthing
Need
the
a
words.
needle.
Needle.
Yes, we need a needle, Lucien.
Yes, I know.
Shit. Okay.
She uses the other side of the blanket to because the other side is just soaked through, so she's using the other side of the blanket. Okay, I'm just gonna switch this up here, apply some more pressure.
Yeah. All right. And he runs upstairs and he comes back with.
Your roommate probably has sewing stuff, like needles, but it's not quite the same as what we're used to, so they're probably bigger.
I think he comes back with a toothpick at first.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "No, this, damn it!" And then he looks around at the roommate's side again, and then sees this foreign-looking needle. This? Yeah. Hey. Hi. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here. I just. Yeah.
Wait. I can probably do this.
Oh, good,
I
thank
have
you, 'cause
sewed
I'm not-
before. Have you ever sewed before?
No, and I've never spooned someone's wound before either. So it's day
All right.
first.
Well, fair enough. I think I might be able to try and do this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Unless
come in the
you
other
want
room.
to.
No, you got it.
Okay. All right. And she takes the needle and thread.
Wait.
Pull the yarn apart. You can't just sew up with.
She snaps at him. Shut up.
Autumn, you're going to try to do this. Would you like to use a memory to aid you?
I am not. Well, do I have to pull one from my sheet, or can?
No, you can make one up because you just said you remember, but you will have
does.
to fill it up on your sheet when you're done. So
Okay.
if that's the way this game mechanics work, if you're going to make a memory up on the spot, you're totally allowed to do so, but it becomes part of your character's history.
Okay.
So then you would add it to your sheet after.
Okay, well, she remembers, actually this was younger, she was 12, and she skidded on rollerblades. She was skidding on rollerblades and she tore open just a giant hole in her jeans, and she got blood everywhere, it was super messy, but she was really more upset about the jeans. They were her favorite pair of jeans. So she remembers, it was her grandmother teaching her how to sew. And so she just remembers going through and sewing, and that was the very first time she sewed. And since then, she's been able to sew up patches, in her clothing, but she's never sewn skin. So she's gonna try and just utilize that knowledge as best as she can in this moment.
Okay, you have a +1, go. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't add my +1.
Okay,
I
that's
didn't
okay.
add my +1.
You can go
Can
ahead.
I do it again?
Yes, you can.
I just realized.
That's all right.
Okay.
Okay. We see Autumn get a determined look on her face. I think we expect maybe that her hand would be shaking, but in this moment it is not. She is steady. She's breathing through it. Maybe she's thinking about something else, but she is stabbing Lucien. He's flinching, and she is sewing him up.
Should have drank the black shit.
Drank the black shit. Are you gonna finish the black shit?
Should have drank the black shit. I told you.
Stuff.
All right.
I think behind Autumn we see Run's hand grab the black shit off of the table in front of him.
And sneak it back into his coat.
Okay, all right. I think that's gonna be it. That's the best we got here.
Ugly. It is haphazard, but at least you have stopped the bleeding.
Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, I think that's the best we got.
And her hands, her forearm
Yeah,
is just
everybody's covered in blood.
covered in blood.
Okay. how is everyone feeling?
And that's where we're going to switch scenes.
Tip top.
Dex and Lore. Where are you, Dex?
At the mall?
Yeah. We arrive at the mall. Dex and Lore stand in the main mall, Baton Rouge. What do you do?
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Sorry.
This is where you work, I'm assuming?
I was right here. I work here. I'm employed here.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Woo! That was a rush. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know, right?
I just drowned.
Yeah.
We drowned together, holding Adam a robot's hand.
I know. Now we're
You
here.
remember that?
Yes.
I remember that too.
Yeah, you don't really forget that.
Incredible. What a rush. What a rush. Oh my gosh, what do we do now?
Well, you said this is where your friends are, right?
Yeah, this is where we were. How long do you think has gone by since we've been here?
I mean, I like start looking around. And are there any displays with the date and or times on them?
Oh my God. How long has it been since I've been in a goddamn mall? Yeah, there's like a big erected object in the middle that's got, it's a clock. Yeah, and it's telling time. It's a big statue.
I mean, does that mean anything to you? Like, do you remember last time you were here? What time it was?
The last thing I remember, PB, if you
Yes.
can, I it was the day of the DMV. So how far from there?
Well, there's no
That's like the-
date on this clock. It's just telling time. It's just telling time.
Oh, just the time. Okay.
But I'd say it's very similar to when you left, actually. Like, if you can recall in memory and remember the clock, I'll say yeah.
Okay.
That it looks similar enough.
I mean, the vibe, the overall vibe, Lore, is very, I mean, it doesn't seem like too much time has passed. I think, we were right around here. The food court is right here. I know what to do. Hold my hand.
Okay. I just reach for his hand and I'm like smiling because he's just so excited. And I haven't seen someone this excited in a long time.
Okay. I wish Laura and I were with my friends.
Go ahead and roll. You can have a +1.
Come on.
That newly unlocked sensation when you speak to me, you, kind of tugs at you a little bit. They're not here.
That's weird. Usually I could just whatever I want, I can. Superpowers are a little off today. Is it possible that they aren't on Earth?
I mean, I don't know how much I can really say in here. Because there's rules in here. You can't bend too much or There's a chance they could be anywhere.
Wait, what kind of rules? Should I be following the rules?
Yeah, you remember? Oh gosh, I should have gone over this with you before we came in here. If they're not here, then we have to look for them somewhere else.
Okay, so you...
Do you know where they may have gone?
Could they be where we were?
No, we would have seen them because we all kind of come back the same way, like you did on the beach. So we would have.
So okay, so if they're not here and they're not, do you think that is there other places than where we were?
I look around to me, just in a suspicious way, looking at the people milling about the mall and looking up towards the ceiling and lowering my voice. There's other places like ours.
How many?
Oh, I don't know, but more than one, more than ours.
So how am I ever gonna find them if they're not here where we just were and they weren't where we were, you and I? How do I, is there some kind of like a tracking beacon or something? How do I find them? Because they were supposed to be, they were that last time I talked to them and we were all together was here.
I know, I'll grab his hands. The thing with you is that you are different. And it seems like they are too. So, the thing is, I think news will travel fast.
So what am I I'll get like a bulletin board or something that do I put up
No.
signs? Like what is this, like a lost dog?
No, since you're special, people are gonna want to get to know you. They're gonna want to take you. And I assume you're friends too, so we have to keep you safe. But if they're not here, they're somewhere, and that means that they might not be safe. I can send some messages.
What do you mean you can send messages to them?
Not here. No, not to them specifically, but to some people I know. Maybe they've heard something, and we can try to find them.
Listen, I don't want to be special. I'm okay with just being a normal guy. I've always thought I wanted to be famous, wanted to be this big, amazing person that everyone looks at and everyone thinks is. I'm over that. I don't want to be special. Okay, I just want to go back to my normal life. I met Autumn at a DMV. Lucien, I literally could care less about, but I just want to make sure they're okay because I was with them and they have the same kind of thing that I have. So I just need to make sure that they know what I know, and then I'll just go about my life. I'll just stay here. Or I guess I can come back with you and Adam and we can, am I allowed to say his name?
Yeah.
Okay, you and Adam and we can just eat mushroom soup and fill it with love. That's fine.
You have some choices. You can stay, drink the water, or you can come back and we can try to figure this out.
I'm gonna go into my head for a second.
Dex looks crushed. What's going on?
Where are they?
Ooh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. You don't feel them.
Are you telling me that, or am I feeling that?
You're feeling that. The voice is not responding to you. You feel pretty alone, actually.
I want $20 in my pocket.
Roll. No, $20, unfortunately.
I think I lost it. I'm not special anymore. I'm just a normal guy.
No. This place has a weird way of working. It brings out the best in us and it brings out the worst. Some days you just gotta go with what it gives you. If you can't find them, it means they might have discovered what you have, the real side of things, so they might already know, and you just need to find them. And there are ways. It might take some time, but there are ways.
So we drowned ourselves for nothing?
Well, you got your first one out of the way. You know what to do now.
Didn't have to fight off any mermaids.
This time.
And that's where we will end the session today.
My God.
Wow.
Oh.
Holy Hannah.
Yeah. That was a time.
Another episode.
Holy shit.
All right, let's do our shout outs, shall we?
Oh my gosh.
How's everybody doing? I totally thought Lucien was gonna die.
Yeah,
I did almost die again.
Yeah, you
Yours
might
truly.
still get an infection, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
It's the
there's-
third time already. It's 3 out of 6
Yeah.
episodes.
Yep.
Good thing Ron saved you, huh? Thanks, Herb.
I'm still, PB is still so mad at
Fucking
you.
Herb. Wait, can I just ask, did someone pay to have that cheap character in? Like,
no,
is that like...
no,
Oh, okay.
no,
That was
Miss,
a paid NPC.
Miss made that up. No, I just really like animals, and it upset me that he's throwing this adorable baby sheep in there.
I know.
Literally
died. I
throwing
don't
the
know
sheep
what
to
to
the
say.
wolves. But yeah, it was right. It
should have
saved
let
his life.
Lucien die instead of Herb.
Yeah.
Made the wrong call.
You know
Wait,
what?
can I
I
ask
choose
Lucien a
animals over
question?
people.
Real quick,
Lucien?
Brad, what happened with the knife?
What do you mean? It's in my pocket or whatever.
He
You didn't pull it out or anything?
He just forgot he had it.
Yeah, fear
You were so
took over.
scared. You were so scared that you didn't pull out the knife.
I
It's
was
amazing.
losing my goddamn mind when he got bitten, and all he did was, I was like, oh, I can't handle this right now.
Such a
Amazing.
good character in that regard. Like, just like, oh. And when he saw you in the elevator, that was or when he saw Laura in the elevator, that was the same reaction. That like, oh, and that was it.
That's man, that's who he is.
So let me show you.
Oh my
You
gosh.
probably should not look during this in this section at all.
No.
But let me see
I
if I
haven't
can
not
show
opening
you.
the book till the end.
I haven't opened the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give you some pages, like perhaps maybe if you go to Taurus, I can show you the Taurus page. But
That's cool.
for now, let me see if I can find you this.
It's really crazy because my mind's starting to really rack about like episode 1.
Yeah,
like,
right?
Right.
Really, really wild.
So that's sort of okay. That's not going to work very well. Okay, that's what they look like.
Oh,
right
is that the lightning?
Wow.
The,
Yeah.
Page is
electric?
that on?
It's on page 161, and yeah, their tails light up and spark.
That's so
It's
cool.
very, very
They're cool.
Yeah. Oh man.
This show is so fun.
Good. I'm glad
I
you
don't know
guys
if
are
this is any
enjoying
This
it.
show is so fun.
No,
Um,
maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better.
Looks
I
like
will
my
put.
little rats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Everyone, turn your textbooks to page 161. Yeah. But yeah, let's do shoutouts because I know John has to go like immediately.
I'm gonna start it just because
Yeah,
I gotta bounce. I feel so bad.
Yep, no worries. You first.
Thank you guys so much, and everyone. Literally, this besides the audience, you guys watching, this cast is like Elspeth. Today, you shined so bright. It was incredible to watch. Like I'm sitting here behind a covered camera, just like tearing up.
Yeah,
watching
I
her,
teared up as well. Yeah.
just watching her talk to herself. Like that's like, and I was just tearing up. I'm like, oh, thank goodness my camera's covered. I was like, incredible. And everyone brings something. Like I'm loving just the relationships. Like Adam had to grab this voice line from me to remember me by in case he's so blunt.
Cute.
He's so like, just in case you don't make it. And I'm like, for humans, it's like, you don't tell someone that. He's just so like robot. It's like, yo, this is what's gonna happen.
And the
then,
soundbite was so good. It was like, so what? What? What?
It's just been amazing, and I love you guys. And yeah, thank you. This is I finally feel like not fully understanding, but I'm getting the game a little, and I'm loving it. And especially, it's really fun to like role play out when you fail. You don't know you fail, but literally now my character does not think he has anything anymore.
No.
Which if he would have passed, he probably would have gotten some things. We'll see. But now I'm like, oh, I got brought back and I lost what I had.
Yeah. So now that you know, actually, next week we'll probably start using the mechanic where when you do a rule of threes, you get to create a memory and add it to your sheet.
Very cool.
So we'll start sliding in the rules slowly but surely as we go. But I want to do it narratively so you guys kind of really get your sea legs, I guess.
Unlock.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I gotta go take care of the kids. I love you guys. I'm staying right here. I mean, this will stay here. I love you. Sorry to
No, go. All right, Speth, you're up.
Hey! I don't even know what to say. I'm so fucking like emotionally exhausted after this episode. It was insane. Like the different scenes with everyone, and just role playing fear and sadness and anger and then just trying not to like lose my shit because there were so many moments where I was just like, oh my God. Like when Run comes out of the kitchen with a fucking heated spoon, I thought I was gonna just pass out from laughter, from like trying to hold it in. So I was like, oh God, it again, PB fucking every single episode. I'm like, this is the one, this is the best one, this is the greatest one yet. And that happened again this week where I'm just like, this is the best, the greatest one, this is the best of the best one. So I'm super enjoying being a part of such a great cast. And fuck yeah, I stream on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Elspeth.
I stream on Twitch.
So good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Brad, you're up. Dead man walking.
I know that KPP is paying you money to do this to me as I'm back from Dying Order because she keeps
I don't know what you're talking about.
ending up on death saves on that show, and I'm 100% convinced that's what's happening. I love the difference between the fact that me and Autumn got Run and Dex got Adam and Law. Like obviously Adam has he's like a conscious robot cybernetic thing that's learning itself and learning what consciousness is and stuff. But Law seems to be like really capable almost. He seems to be, I mean, Run seems capable, but he just has these just huge gaps in his memory.
Yeah.
And so it's so interesting how, like, I can only imagine a version of this as well where Dex came out to Run and we came out and ended up with, like, it's so crazy. Like, it's so interesting to see because they both like have like, I guess more Myth and Law, or at least Run and Law have kind of the same information as each other, but the way they're presenting it is so completely different. And then also
very
you
interesting
have
to watch
the very physical thing of Adam there to reinforce a lot of different things. It's so cool. I almost died. I am
Again?
convinced I'm not gonna make it to the end of this.
This was the second time Autumn was like, all right, time to fucking
stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I noticed that because you were like, why am I always putting pressure on you?
Doing this? Yeah. Poor Lucien, man. Oh, the
Yeah.
critical failure. I was like, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Well, luckily,
Under
what
pressure.
happened, he just went down 2 slots. So, one more failure and yeah, he would have died. But
Yeah.
he went from okay to wounded. So that's not
Yeah, man.
the end of the world. But you're going to
That's
have a
great.
nasty scar.
Hey, do I get
More
another
like a
memory?
badass scar.
Trauma memory? Almost
You
died
did
memory?
you did roll a critical failure, right? You did. Was it you that rolled that?
That was Lucien.
I think that was you.
On my roll. Oh, does that mean I don't get a memory?
No, it actually means we're going to start using memory points, which means you guys can use that to control the narrative. But I will look at that later and I will let you know how that worked. Because
Okay.
we weren't going to necessarily start doing that till next episode. But
Yeah,
this
we'll
is the first
read
time
the
this
rest of the
happened.
rules.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's just that the being almost dying helped me this time. So if I can just rack up lots of I almost died
Yes, you can.
plus 3s, I can become immune to death.
Yeah, you unlock the Steam achievement as well.
Yes. You can write this traumatic memory on your page. However, you do lose a little bit from your previous memory. It's not gone.
I haven't lost any memories yet. I'm like,
Then it sounds like you need a new page.
I haven't lost any memories. Everyone else has like, well, Dex and Autumn, like obviously everyone else has too, but between the 3 of us, they've lost memories and I haven't yet.
Well-
I don't even know that they have lost memories, right? Because how would
Right.
I?
Yeah.
So
Well-
it's something that I've been keeping an eye on. I haven't done a lost memory thing. I don't think. No, I don't think so. I
So
gained one.
pick a detail from the trauma of being shot in the DMV that you lose.
I'm so sad. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to try and keep that high score forever. Don't know how.
Yeah.
I think I'm just too much in character as Lucien. Like, I have a perfect score. Haha. Dexter's Lab theme plays. Okay. That's, I don't know. I have nothing to say about myself.
Brad is playing through Dragon Age for the first time. Twitch.tv/BradWoto. So please go check it out. Check it out. It's very, very entertaining. He's on Origins now. You're playing through the whole thing though, right?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, to great critique.
And what time is that?
I'm not telling you. But I will say
9 a.m.
thanks
Eastern,
for
for those
watching,
listening.
everyone. It's been great.
You want to tell them about
play
your
and-
show on Sundays?
No, I want to just say thank you to the other players who have been fantastic to watch and to play with. And thanks for watching the show. I didn't say nothing about nothing else.
You're up. It's okay. I will.
Oh, sorry, my microphone made a weird sound. I'm Katie Peters Plays. I played lore for you today. I'm just honored to RP with like all of you. And PB, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm sitting over here like sweating bullets when my camera's blacked out, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's an experience to RP as well as watch the show. So thank you for all being amazing.
You're an RP tank. It's an honor to have you on the show.
Oh, but I'm also on Brad's show on
Yeah, thank
Sunday
you.
called Dying Order, where I roll awful. So watching Brad struggle a little bit it's kind of a little bit enjoyable, but not a lot, because I feel your pain, Brad. I feel it.
I know.
But we can be Scar buddies now, so that's pretty cool.
Remember those campaigns where all we did was almost die for a year?
Oh, so I'm Katie Peters Plays. I stream sometimes. I might play I Am Bread soon.
Yes.
Oh, God, you have to play
God.
that after
Do
this,
it.
yeah.
So
That is,
Are you
that
pl-
is
are
a
you streaming tonight?
rage-inducing game, man.
oh, not tonight.
Okay.
I'm taking off to spend time with my husband, but
Okay.
soon some I Am Bread. I'll probably rage. It'll be fun.
Pax, you're up.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm also Classy Pax, and I do role play and other things. I'm on the internet. I'm honored to be here. I'm having a great time. It's going down an interesting path, and I can't wait to see what unfolds. It sounded like I read that all from like a sheet of paper, but I didn't.
If he's got a gun to his chest,
Yeah.
like,
No, what are you talking about?
this is where the lines stick to the lines, God damn it.
No, I think it's cool. It's definitely a challenge because you're trying to keep true to some principles of the world that you're in, but at the same time, like you have no idea what you're in, and also you can only let on so much if you read the book and stuff like that.
to the players. You have to kind of restrict yourself to what your character is. It's a lot to juggle, but it's a lot of fun. I like the challenge.
It is very challenging.
And everyone's handling it very well. I'm loving the emotional roller coaster that the main cast has to go through when your reality is thrown completely upside down and still have a way to even respond. You know, like all of a sudden you're underneath water. Now you're waking up, you got a robot grabbing your head. But by the way, you miss your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I process all of that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, PB, for running this fantastic show, and cast, everyone. I'm just dead. I'm sorry. I've had 5 hours of sleep in the past 3 days.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Well, thank you. Pax streams over at twitch.tv/classypax. You can find him there. Did you just cringe when I shouted you out? Pax?
Me?
Oh yeah, I thought you were making out. Yeah, I thought you flinched when I shouted out your channel.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, go follow him. Go check him out. I know a couple of you have just discovered the show either via YouTube or Twitch, and you've been making rounds to say hi to everybody. So we appreciate that. So I'm trying to shout out everybody's channels. But if I miss any, you can go to tablestory.tv/gone, and all the links to all of the cast will be there, and all their socials and their channels and stuff like that will be there as well. Myth, you're up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Myth. I played Run. You can also call me Cord. I'm on Twitter and Twitch as well. I stream sometimes. I do a lot of role play, and I try to role play in everything I play. Speaking of which, I've been doing a lot of Last Oasis recently, which has been a lot of fun because I'm playing in that game style where if you see somebody, we just run, and it's awesome because you're really leaning into the nomad life. It's really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it. To echo everybody else, this is amazing. Like every week coming by and watching the show, let alone then be in it, is just it's so great. When I'm off the camera, I'm still just so invested. It's so amazing to just see everyone's work blooming into what it is. It's really an honor. So thank you for having me a part of it. I get super nervous every time I'm in one of these shows, but as soon as the camera fades in and we're in character, it's just, you all make it so natural and so easy for me to RP with you, and I thank you all for that. And also, you in the audience are so welcoming and so supportive of all of us in our craft. So thank you for that. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch. I can't wait for next week. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. And I am PB. Quickly though, shout out to CK and Zeke who are watching from, I think, the couch. They have us on the telly. Shouting out to them because they're in the cast, but they're not here today. And Dan, I don't know where you're watching, but shout out to Domestic Dan as well.
I don't understand how they come back. The other characters, I'm so confused. Because how do we ever get rid of Myth and KPP's characters? They're like with us though. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand how why we would ever like leave them, or apart from obviously
without any spoilers, it'll all make sense. It's, no matter what you do, there will always be someone nearby.
Doubt it's gonna make sense.
Oh yeah. Also, like I even if I don't know, so like I feel like there has to be weeks where like everyone is in it.
No,
I don't. No. Okay. All right.
No.
All right. Then I do. I'm not even gonna try. Too tired. Me and Classy Packs have been up for night after night.
Yes. Same. Me also, actually. So
we've just been.
Yeah.
All three of us just playing video games.
I have to do a shout out actually
Flying.
to. Oh right. Okay. Oh my God. Right. If you would like to support Tablestory, please visit our Patreon. I've been forgetting this because my brain's absolutely fried. So you can go to tablestory.tv/pledge. We have character sheets for your table. We have, you can create NPCs for your favorite show, including this one. Speaking of shows, we just started a new show on Fridays called Facade. And it is like this Constantine-esque horror occult show. It's so good. And I'm in that one. And
It is very good. It is very good.
Oh my God. The first episode, oh boy, it's great. So go catch up on that. And then episode 2 will be airing this Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then what else did I want to say? I love you all. I have the best players in the entire world. Oh yeah, giveaway. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., the next book giveaway opens. You will be using the same link. Don't try it now. It's not going to work. But tomorrow morning, so that's Thursday morning, 9 a.m., will be tablestory.tv/book gone/giveaway. And you can use that link for our second book giveaway. And there will be another one after that, but we're doing the second one after. The second one now. And I think that's it. Yeah, I'm PB. I stream sometimes, but tomorrow I will be doing the recovery room. So you can come and hang out and talk out about the show if you'd like. And that's
recovery room's great. It's super great. If you have like any questions, PB's like right there. Just go.
Thank you.
It's awesome. It's a good time.
1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern is usually when that happens. If I can get up and out of bed appropriately. I'm usually totally gassed tomorrow, but I do try to. It's like a weird brain GM hangover. Brad, you know what it's like, right?
No, I have an IQ of over 45,000. Okay.
Okay. I'm looking for timelines in the sediment. All right. Yeah, we know.
Hey.
Okay.
Do you know how difficult it is to play this goddamn character when you're as me in real life?
You're doing it very well. You're doing it very well.
And I was like, how would he work it out? I have to learn geology. Time to learn about sedimentary. Quick, learn everything that these actual PhDs know.
Can I shout out Laura real quick
Yes.
in KPP and how great she is?
Yes.
I seriously, I have a newfound love every single episode for the tourists. No, not tourists, locals. I can't remember what you guys call yourselves, but it's awesome to watch the relationship between Laura and Dex, because she's got so much that she just can't say to him. Like she can't explain it, and you can see like she's trying to like hold back so much information, and he just keeps pressing. He just keeps like pressing her for stuff, and I'm just like, it has gotta be so hard to role play. So fucking kudos, man. That is
It's like the cupboard with all the toys in it that's like overflowing with information all the time, and like every now and then like a little ball will jump out or whatever, and that's the information.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's real good. The last scene was so great.
Yeah, fuck John though. I hate John.
It was so bad.
I wish
John
I
was
wasn't role-playing with John.
terrible.
He's horrible.
No, he's so bad at it. It's unreal.
Oh my God, I'm going to take us out. Okay, thank you all so much for being here. Seriously, all the love, the Discord, the tweets, the remixes you guys are doing. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.